Fucking read gas. Shit, not today. Nope. Nope.
Uh, uh,
So,
uh, hey, Drip, them guys, the ones we just hit, I think they like number one or two on natural gas, and I think they're like three or four on oil. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. We're gonna go back through the same BS again, and not to mention the retaliation that's getting ready to happen.
what up,
So
artifacts? In this motherfucker.
we'll see in a minute.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Shit, you think I'm playing stand? I'm finding somebody to keep me safe. So you better hope I find somebody a little closer to me, because if not, we jumping in the car.
I seen you to the
Get
back.
in the car with me. Yeah.
I need somebody with an artillery.
I thought you was throwing hands though. I thought you was good at fighting.
I can't throw hands at bullets, nigga. Like, nah.
Welcome to
Them
And
hands
America.
don't work, Drip. Them
Welcome to
hands ain't
America.
gonna work. Yeah,
Look,
welcome
Stan,
to
she talked
America,
all that
Drip.
bullshit. Yeah, I'm
Don't
throwing hands
worry,
on niggas.
Shanika. I got us. If you needed that part, I got you.
What
that,
up, 2
Listen,
cents?
I told you talking to a person who believe in prepping.
Right.
I know things may not, I know that's not something we raised on in our community, but yeah, I'm one of them people. I believe
all
in
I got is
having,
I
extra
got a
and
stun gun. That's it.
A
and
sunburn.
A
go
stun
ahead.
gun. That's all
I'm
I got.
finna
A little
say,
taser gun.
damn.
Okay, I'm a bit
But
mute
you got to
back
be
up.
up close and personal for that.
You,
Like,
you
nah,
ain't
that
shit
ain't
for
no.
that, Drip.
You know the one that look like a flashlight? I got one of those.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit. You gotta
No,
so,
it
so,
looked like
so
a
what
snake.
you turn the flashlight on, then you shoot it? Or what you do?
If I want to or need to, shit.
I
What kind of
can't.
light it got on it? Like got like a blue, green, yellow light, or
Nah,
just
it's
like
just
a
a
little
white light, like
LED
a
light?
regular flashlight.
No, but
Ain't they gonna give you away?
If I'm in the dark and need to see, then I'm gonna turn it on.
But if
I
you
see that one.
okay, never mind.
Great,
All right.
great point, saying, yeah, you need bug out bags and you need to have a meeting point. Don't get me started.
I got a ham radio.
OMG.
I got a Bluetooth Beats Peel,
I
whatever
can't.
that shit called. Beats Peel, whatever that shit.
Bet we got it. Bet we got. I'm near a tower.
I got rice.
We can
I got
always
beans.
tap in.
I
I
got
got
water.
electricity. Listen, we ain't playing out here.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I got a
All right, I'm
server
gonna
so I
be
can
quiet.
tap into the
I'm just
towers
being.
and shit.
Hey,
I
no,
can
I'm
tap
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
listening.
towers.
You think I'm
Give us
playing,
some
but
free
I'm listening.
Nextel. But you gotta use the Nextel phone if I tap into the
I
tower.
have a Nextel phone. Who got it?
Nextel, do they
Look,
even
Oh,
stay in
see,
I
operation?
listen to Uncle
well,
Dre.
look, I said what the
there.
fuck I said. So if y'all ain't got Nextel, that mean y'all don't get the free trip. That's
Yo,
all it is. Go get
What
you a
is
Nextel phone.
I'm gonna listen to
Cleaned up on
I'm
that
gonna
much.
listen to Mr. Stan because he was the first person I thought about whenever I heard this. I was like, oh shit.
Stan
Yeah.
is transitioning to be a civilian, ma'am. He ain't going.
No,
Nah,
I'm saying he been telling us
Listen,
ever since I've known him on your show about what's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
that's true though. So
Yeah.
everybody in the chat, whoever says something about Stan and what he's talking about with the war, I need y'all to drop an apology right now, or I'm blocking your ass. Real shit. Because
Live.
Stan called that shit, y'all. He just over there talking that, especially
yep.
Sugar Bomb. I need you to drop Miss Stan a big apology and tell him, I believe in children of the future. Yes, sexual chocolate. You got to sing that song for Stan. God damn it, I need it. Anybody else who
Which
said something else,
song?
Stan, I'm gonna need a apology up front in the goddamn.
But I was
Yeah.
saying the same thing too. That's
What
why
the
me
hell
and
is bag
why
out bag?
me and Stan get along so well because he believe in what I believe in the same thing. I know we come from different eras. I don't even think so though, even though he tried to act like it. But
Yeah, but we're
What
right.
different eras?
we
We're
right
right there on
there,
top of each other. We're
and then,
right there on top of each other.
right.
Oh yeah, she
But
is from that side, huh? Yep.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that because this is the thing, right? I want everybody to get all this stuff, and we coming to take it, right? It doesn't matter,
Damn.
right? Because you can't defend it,
You
right?
take it.
So I'm trying to get us to the point where we can defend our own stuff. It's been going on since history, right? People say, well, I got this and I got that, and they just walked over there and just took it, right? So I want us to make sure that we're smart enough and wise enough to fortify ourselves. Because watch what's getting ready to happen. You thought we did what we did and no retaliation? Yeah, right.
Hmm.
It's about to go down. And guess who they care least about is the civilian population. Everything's gonna go, all the money and all the dang on security is gonna go straight to the government and the workers and the military, right? So we got to be able to fortify ourselves.
Yeah.
That's where it always goes.
Well, it's not just
I'll
that.
pull it.
To comment on what you're saying, Stan, real quick. I'm sorry. The
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Juan.
thing is if we're running in there dropping bombs and then we're receiving advice from a certain group of them boys. I can't say who they are because I don't want you to monetize, buddy. But if we're getting our advice to do this from those people, what's to say that if we don't vote for somebody that the world does not like, or if we vote for somebody that the world doesn't like, they can just run up in our country and get rid of him or her, right? Like, we've already done it. We already set the precedent. You know,
Yes.
so they could just, you voted this guy, we didn't like this guy, or you voted this woman, we didn't like this woman. We're running up in your country and take, what was that song? Walk in your trap, take over your trap, or whatever. It's basically that. Walk in your trap, take over your shit, basically. That's
Right.
not good.
Yeah, and that happens in other countries all the time. And now we went after senators, congressmen, that just happened a few days ago. But it's like, man, hey, man, welcome to America. I mean, just prepare yourself. I mean, or you can sit back and have your martinis and kick your feet up. I'm telling you, y'all going to see something y'all never seen in your lifetime. I know people don't read history.
I'm showing it. Dude, that's like a mushroom cloud on top of a mushroom cloud.
I saw that when you typed that in the chat. You're right, brother.
Dude.
You're right.
Those people are going to be sick now because what that shows, this standard, that's fallout. You don't see fires like that. That's radiation.
Exactly. You're correct. You're correct.
Damn.
Because we have breaking news. President Trump has just announced on social media that the U.S. has just completed 3 successful attacks on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. This is the post that he put out just a short time ago. We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That statement from President Trump right there, if you'll remember, he gave a 2-week deadline for him to consider whether or not he was going to use those bunker-busting bombs on that Iranian nuclear site. And now the president making that decision tonight and following through. Let's go ahead and bring in our Rachel Scott, our White House correspondent, who's been following all of this very closely. Rachel, we know that the president was meeting with his national security team tonight, and it seems like they had big plans and followed through.
This comes after a series of meetings that the president has had with his national security team in the Situation Room, in which the president was really mulling over this decision of whether the United States should get directly involved. I will tell you, the president really warming up to this idea, especially over the last several days. I spoke to him by phone just 1 week ago. At that point, he told me that it's possible that the United States could get it right now. That was the realm of possible. Still looking for an approach. Time for Iran come to the table, make a new remarkable turn. President heading to the summit.
Forgive me if we could, Rachel, forgive me if we could pause for a moment because we're having some trouble with your cell phone reception. We'll try to come back to you in just a minute there. I'm being told that we do have someone else on the phone with us. Molly, could you repeat that? General Abrams is joining us now on the phone. General, obviously this news is just coming in. We knew this is something that the president was considering. He was meeting with his top national security officials tonight. But he did give that 2-week time period that he was going to consider all of this. What do you think changed?
Well, Whit, I think, first off, I think the president preserved all options. And by putting a 2-week timeline on, he probably intentionally gave the Iranians sort of a feel that they had time to sort of gather themselves and gather their defense, which really provided an opportunity for our Air Force crews, our air crews, to have the element of surprise. And so they were able to get in and get out, as reported by the president, safely, which we're all very thankful for. And we're going to have to wait a couple of days to see how much success they had.
All right, General, thank you so much. We'll try to check back with you in just a moment, but I do want to get to our Ian panel, who's been following all of this very closely. Ian, I believe you are still there on the ground in Israel. What can you tell us about what you're learning?
Yeah, this is a major event. I mean, we have been speaking to Israeli officials over the last few days, and they were certainly making it clear to us that this 2-week window that had been set up by President Trump was unrealistic. One official said to me, without agreeing to be quoted, they felt that it was going to be much quicker than that. Remember, they have hit a number of facilities across Iran. It's now 10 days since the first bombs were dropped by Israel on Iran. But the difficulty was this one particular facility at Fordo. It's buried deep inside a mountain, and it was felt that Israel, in fact no other nation, would have the necessary ordnance nor the aircraft capable of carrying out a mission that would be capable of destroying that. Now, we have to wait and see a bomb damage assessment, see how successful it's been. Nevertheless, we were reporting and we're hearing that U.S. stealth bombers have been moved closer to the area, to Diego Garcia, which is it's owned by Mauritius. It's got a British base there, and that has been the base in the Indian Ocean that would allow American bombers.
What y'all think, man? Y'all scared?
A little bit.
This is the modern day purge. Let me now. I just want to add this. We just made 6 months with these people in office. And when you go down the list of shenanigans that have taken place, I knew we was going to go to war because why? One, we do not impeach presidents during wartime. And it's to take your mind off of all that stuff that Elon said, what was going on with the G7, how the mass immigration has messed up the economy, and they begging for people to come work on these farms. All of these things he said he was going to do. He did it before with soybeans and the farmers. He lied before and he lied now. And now this is it. This is what we are going to do. We're going to be a part of history because he ain't done. And the man that I would suggest everybody have or know about is Stephen Miller, because he's the architect behind it all. I feel horrible that these people, what's Iran done to us? Like, I'm like, what are we doing?
It's basically the chorus of the Finesse 2 Times song. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Basically, we can have nukes, but you can't, which I think is stupid. If you can't have nukes, then I shouldn't be able to have nukes.
It's the same pattern. You got, when we look at power in itself and we look at how the administration, how they run power, it is very basic. It is bullyish. I don't know if that's a word, but it is all about you either do what I say or I'm gonna knock something off you. It concerns me.
We're founded on get down or lay down. I mean,
right. And like I said, I understand
what up,
that as people of color, we black folk, African American, whatever you call yourself, in this country, I still stand on our scenario is unique to anyone else's in this country. What is this going to do? This is a man that's comfortable with inciting the draft, with doing crazy stuff, sending criminals to fight. Like, this is that guy.
Well, not only that, but I'm looking right now. This is one of those things where things are coming in literally, within seconds, which I like because I don't have to look at it 30 minutes later like we did back in the 90s before the internet. So apparently, according to the Iranian news agency, we got the uranium. We hit the uranium. That's that mushroom cloud on top of the mushroom cloud that I just showed you guys. But they evacuated the plutonium, the stuff that's actually used in the bombs. We missed. Congratulations, we played ourselves.
Well, I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say I'm a little scared. The reason I'm scared is you have a guy who isn't afraid to just do whatever. He doesn't believe fundamentally in our Constitution. He doesn't believe in making sure we do things the appropriate way. There's a reason we have 3 branches of our government. It's supposed to be for the people, of the people, by the people, and none of this is by the people. But also, too, it's scary because that's the one thing he has power over is the military. I mean, he has power over other stuff, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, he has power over the military. And you're supposed to, before you decide to go to war, aren't you supposed to go get Congress's opinion or get their permission or something? I mean, I'm not
you're correct.
We've been in that part of Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution since 1950, when we went into Korea on the guise of a police action. And
right.
Thing in 1966 with Vietnam on the guise of a police.
Correct. Correct. And that's my point. It's like, and he's too unpredictable. It's just like, to me, it's like, who has the most whatever with me right now? So Elon got the most money he can give me, so I'm gonna let Elon do whatever the hell he wants. Like, that's how I feel. Like, he feels like the government should be ran. A lot of people say, "Oh, we like him because he gonna run the government like a business." Stop it. There's a reason we have checks and balances. So that shit is annoying to me. But also to Juan's, I think it was Juan's earlier point about how everything is gonna go sky high. Like, everything is already fucking sky high. Let's be very clear about that. So I can't even imagine what it's gonna be in the next few weeks. And I'm a little bit concerned for other reasons, like that man saying that Putin is okay, and all that. It's just too much he's shown us in the past. Plus, from my understanding, he's a whole ass felon. So there's that. But anyway,
no, you're right, sis. Thank you. I clap. I'm sorry, I'm eating, but
don't you worry.
He is a 34-time felon.
Just saying.
And he was found guilty in that lady's case. This man could care less, and especially about black folks. He despises black people. That's what his daddy taught him. If they could send us somewhere, he's the type of man that would do it.
I feel you. Hey, Les.
Go ahead.
So community is more important than ever now. We have to connect across the table, because who cares what we do? What's the backup plan for us? It's our young men and women that's still out there, if they end up sending them that way.
Drip, if you can, you don't have to, because I only gave you $100 total. Everybody else has given a lot more. But if you can put my camera up, this is what the Iranian Supreme Leader is just stating right now.
Hold on. Wait. Take that shit down. You said what now? You gave me, hold on. Let's back this up. Okay, now say what you just said again.
I gave you probably, I'm estimating, about $100 total. I didn't give you that much to your show.
And what? Bro, what? But why would you even say that though?
Well, because
man, Drip show everybody love, man.
Yeah,
Juan, you family like over here.
Okay,
I'm sorry. You family over here, bro.
That shit is different when niggas say that shit. Like,
I'm sorry, I was trying to be diplomatic and it backfired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not a good way to be diplomatic with Drip, because I don't be on that type of time. G, like, I bring you up as normal as everybody else get brought up, bro. Like, nah, you good. Yeah. You ain't gotta say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You good.
That's the YouTube blues. That's the YouTube blues, Andre.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't know you had to show how much you gave somebody to like show something. Go ahead, Juan. You good? Go ahead. You got it.
I'm saying this, that he deserves a spot.
You family over here, Juan.
Here's the tweet. This is from the Iranian Supreme Leader, ladies and gentlemen.
What is that? Breaking news? Iranian state TV just said every American citizen or military in the region is now a target.
Damn. That's crazy work. I blame Juan for this shit.
Oh, your mic low, Trey. Is that you talking?
We can't hear nothing you said. Trey. We can't hear you, big dog. No, barely.
Can y'all hear me now?
There we go.
Nigga, stop trying to sound like Luther in. Okay, go ahead. You got it.
And Barry
I
White.
ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to sound like Luther, bro. I'm fucked up over here, dog. I got
Nah,
that
fuck with you. Go ahead.
Esplanade. I got that Esplanade going crazy. But what I'm saying is, if you scared, go to church.
Go to church, yo.
Listen, if you ain't ready,
Hold on.
dog, I mean,
I
if you
can't be
can't
scared.
fight, if you can't fight and you can't shoot, I feel bad for you.
Well, I'm halfway there.
Well,
Yeah, right.
it's not even about just being scared. It's be prepared because they got all these weapons over in that country, and you see what they did, what we did to them. I'm telling you, Americans, we're the only people on the planet that think we are untouchable, and I'm telling you, we're not. People can reach out and touch us just like we reach out and touch them.
I ain't
So, nigga,
saying that
you got it. Go
wrong.
ahead.
All I'm saying is, if you scared, go to church.
Yeah. All right.
Laconic, what up?
Yo,
What's good?
what's the dilly, man? Salute to everybody.
Appreciate you sliding, man. I ain't. It's my first time seeing you. That's why I put the overlay up. Just wanted to make sure you were straight. They've been trying to corn bomb my channel, goddamn. So I had to make sure you were straight. What's
Yeah,
good
I'm
with you though?
No, I just came up here. I hear y'all talking about this politics stuff. I'm not too into it, but I want to ask y'all a question about. I mean, y'all think this is World War III?
That's a good question. What you think, Stan?
Yeah, and well, it can turn to it, right? And it just depends on how this thing plays out. But we right on the cusp of turning it into World War III.
I was about to say, if y'all wasn't prepared for it before, y'all better be prepared for it now. If y'all didn't think that we was gonna see another world war in our lifetime, y'all was tripping. I mean, I could predict this in elementary school. I knew we was gonna be in another world war.
Right.
You said it's been how many years since a world war?
But,
World War I was what? World War II was what? And then World War III. Come on now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's only history repeats itself.
well,
I mean,
the difference is it's gonna be on our damn soil. We can fight you can fight at somebody else's house and fight in somebody else's club. But when it's in your house, it's a whole different thing. And that's why we fight so much and fight abroad. But this is going to be the time where it's going to hit our soul.
Either step up or lay down.
Well, man,
See,
you tell me in history when that hit our soul.
See, Uncle Stan, right? You did your time, right? We appreciate it, right? We not expecting you to out there just protect you and yours. All I'm saying is, if it do happen on this soul, motherfuckers, you gonna fight or you gonna die. You feel what I'm saying? You might even die fighting. It is what it is.
Well, yeah,
okay.
All I'm saying is,
this will be the first time. This will be the first time.
Listen, war zone is war zone. It don't matter if it's them. It don't matter if it's us. You feel what I'm saying? When you in war, you in war.
Yeah, but it's the first time. And where we didn't build Americans to be that way. And so let's see all the tough guys and let me see what y'all gonna do.
I'm just
I think that the turf definitely makes a difference.
I'm out there missing every goddamn thing. I'm going out like a G. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but we didn't build Americans like that. We didn't build the majority of Americans that way. And that's the only thing I'm saying. This will be the first time that we're really fighting on our soil, because everywhere else we went, we was kicking in the doors in somebody else's country. We was controlling
what makes
them.
you think it's gonna be on our soil though? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I bet you they be handing out guns now. Yeah, I guarantee they be passing them out like candy. You get the one, you get the one, you get the one. I promise you, it's gonna go crazy.
All right, and most people that even have firearms, they never even fired it. They purchased it from the pawn shop. They never even fired the weapon. Most people don't even go target shoot. Hey man, the only thing I got to say, y'all got it, and I wish everybody well. But I'm telling you this: the reason why I said that it's gonna come to our sword, just like we went over there and did what we did. I'm telling you, they've been already talking about it. I'm answering the brother's question, Treasure. And I'm telling you, the difference is the guy, the prime minister, the president of Iran, he said, "Hey man, y'all get involved. I'm gonna start targeting y'all." But hey man, I just don't want that to happen, right? Being honest with you, because I know we ain't built like that, man. I know we're not as our civilian. Man, cause watch it. Let me land the plane right. Let me land the plane right here. Let me land the plane right here. In a lot of those countries, everybody has to join the military. Everyone.
Right.
We don't have that here, right? So it doesn't matter, right? But in our country, man, we like our licky chewy shit, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm telling you, in them other countries, you're gonna join the military, do at least 3 to 7 years or whatever. Even the royal family, their children had to join the military. Not here.
Well, yeah,
So
even
all
here.
you joker rapping and capping and all this, and I'm gonna be whatever. Man, the first thing going down, shot the mother. Oh hell, But I just don't want it to come to the U.S. But now shots fired, and now we got to be prepared for whatever comes back. That's the difference.
We don't have to
both know. If it ain't whistling, then it ain't hitting.
Mr. Trey, I have a question for you. How exactly do we prepare? Because you said, we need to be prepared. I don't know how you prepare for war.
I don't know how y'all
I have
will
another
prepare.
question. Hold on before you answer. And then, Mr. Stan, I know you kind of answered why you think the war's coming here, but I really would love to know at some point why you think that is happening. Because it didn't come here after 9/11. So I'm just curious why you think that whoever the people are our enemies, whoever those people are, because I'm not qualified to say it, but whoever they are, why do you think that they feel like they have big enough balls to come over here? And I'm asking sincerely because I don't know why.
No, you asked me the question, Chanel.
Well, I asked Mr. Trey how we supposed to prepare, but that's kind of
let him answer how to prepare, and then I answer why I know that they're going to do that.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so my whole thing is about preparing. You got to prepare yourself. Like, I don't really understand, I understand the question, but I don't really know how to answer the question, specifically, for real. Like, it's like, if you either been through it, or you haven't, you feel me? Like, if it ain't whistling, it ain't hitting. That's just what it is. You don't really move until that motherfucker start to whistle for real. And that's just what it is. I'm prepared. I don't know if y'all prepared, but shit.
Our country wasn't even prepared for a whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how we would be prepared for this thing, but that's it.
Because the thing is, right? When you've been in that situation, right? It might be on a smaller scale, but the situation is a situation, regardless of what it is.
I can't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I can't see it coming here to America because I'm not too familiar with like the rules of engagement. But isn't there like war rules to like when it comes to war?
All is fair in love and war, sir.
Yeah, I'm like,
What are you talking about?
that one.
Well, I was about to say, what, you ever heard of a rule in fighting? Like, what? I wish he would get the best.
Hey.
I wish he would get the best of me. Yeah, all right.
You
All that shit go out.
Ain't no rules.
Fuck you talking about rules? Shit.
You talk about it's 2025, right? To answer your question, Chanel, it's 2025 now. The Middle East, they didn't have capabilities to launch anything. They couldn't even throw a spear. But now we're messing with countries that's allies with other people that got weapons and all this stuff. They got nuclear capabilities, right? I'm telling you, they can reach us. That's the difference between 9/11. That was a different dang on battlefield. Is a totally different thing.
I see what
And
you're saying.
now,
I
yeah,
see what
so
you're saying.
now we got to figure this thing out because they've been locking arms for years. It's 2025. 9/11, it happened here right on our soil, right? And people wouldn't come out the house and all this stuff. But now, fast forward to now, you talking about people that's locking arms with all these other people. And I'm telling you, yes, we can be touched. And I go on the record, we can be touched, we can be reached. We got stuff that can knock stuff out the air, but not if they send 3,000 of it over here. We can't. There's no equipment that can ever knock down that much stuff. That's why they frustrate the system. So I'm just saying. I mean, I just want, I hopefully cooler heads prevail
Right.
because I don't want that to happen. Because United States is not going to allow somebody to take us over, and the other countries not going to allow it. And so if we say we launching somewhere else, guess what they're going to do? They don't know where we launching at them or whatever. They're going to launch to. And there you go, the end of the world. Let's live in a practical world, right? Where forget the real world, the practical world is that this time they got friends and allies that can reach us that hate our guts just as much as we hate them. So hey, Trey say he got it. He said he got his team. He gonna do all this stuff. Well, it's over 340 million, and I promise you, that maybe 2% is worth a damn. And you can't win like that because they're not going to go boots on ground. Why would they do that? Did we do boots on ground? Hell no. People don't fight like that. They use the drones. They do all that. And they use the boots on ground just to clear everything up. Just watch. Don't take Stan's word for it. Y'all can Google it for yourself. I've been that guy. So I mean, hey man, I know JK say everybody in America is ready, got it. But I'm telling you, we ain't ready. We can't
I
even
ain't
get
say
along with each
everybody
other.
ain't ready. I said if you scared, go to church. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't want America to become like them other countries. They got 7-year-olds they at birth, AKs longer than them walking down the street, RPGs and all that stuff. Where do you see that at in America? Oh, because y'all got your little illegal weapons with switches on it. Man, they ain't gonna be enough to save a camel's ass.
Ooh.
I just don't want it to come here. This is where my people are. This is the people I love, my family and my friends. I don't want it to come here. What's the purpose of us going over there to keep it at bay and then it end up coming here? So I land the plane there. Hopefully I answer your question, Shannon.
Definitely. Thanks, Mr. Stan.
I mean, you saw the tweet. American military, you got a target on your back. Up in this stuff.
To be within much closer striking distance to Iran. And as the president has said, it looks like the US bombers have taken place. So as we were reporting again, it was likely the B-2 stealth bombers, which is the only bomber in the world that's capable of carrying these MOPs, these massive ordnance projectiles, these very heavy bombs. But what makes them specific is they're able to dig into the ground. In other words, they don't explode the second they touch the ground. They physically dig down into the land and then detonate. And because the depth of Fordo was so deep, it was felt that this was needed. Now, Israeli officials have been making clear to me that if President Trump decided not to act or or delayed his decision, that they would act anyway. And we have to wait and hear from Israeli officials what their role in this is. It is possible, of course, that this would be a one-off strike. I think that's less likely. It could be part of a complex of military action, not necessarily all strikes, perhaps something on the ground. There've been intelligence gathering about this facility. I mean, Israeli officials have been telling us that they're very upbeat, that they feel they've been enormously successful so far. They've already set back Iran's nuclear energy production. Of course, the Israelis in particular, and certainly President Trump, were concerned that their production of highly enriched uranium had got to this point, to 60% of production, that it could very easily then be transferred into weapons-grade uranium. And that...
I don't like this.
Fear mongering at its highest, ain't it?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the real world, right? On the other side of the fence. Now they telling people things, and it's like, man, y'all, not necessarily y'all, but they want everybody to feel like they're safe and they're comfortable. Now they telling people what the possibilities are, and people will ignore it like people do. But so listen to this. 10 days, right? Israel, Iran, and the US, they was on a phone call. They're like, okay, well, we're gonna meet and whatever. Immediately, Israel bombed them that dang on night before the meeting was supposed to happen on Saturday, right? Okay. And then what the president just do? He told him, nah, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks, and then he immediately bombed them, right? The element of surprise, right? So I mean, man, but I don't know what to say about it, especially on this platform. It's just that, man, that's the way it goes in other countries all day, every day. And I know for Americans, it's hard for them to even stomach it. No, we good. We safe. It ain't never happening here. Wait for it. That's why I want them to work this thing out before it happens to us over here. Other countries know it happens. Google it for yourself. It's tanks in the streets. It's all this stuff in the streets every day. And then in America, oh no, never happened here. Okay. Hopefully they can work it out, because them jokers gonna get their
But
lick back.
wasn't it initially between Israel and Iran? Wasn't that just like, didn't they just have issues between themselves, right?
Yeah, well, it was never between themselves. The prime minister or the president, what do you want to call him in Israel, and he brought up what happened to them. What happened with Germany. He said, we're not gonna give y'all the opportunity to ever put us back. They've been fighting this thing for many years, and he said if they get a nuclear weapon, then they had the leverage on us, and they swore that they would never go through what they did, and the gas chambers and all that. Well, Israel been funding America for many years, so we had the logical thing is to
Did we
protect our
have
interests.
to though? Did we have to, like, be honest? Did we have to go over there and just drop a bomb?
So hold on real quick. Let me just derail real quick, because I don't know why
Yes, sir.
this is fucking with me.
Go ahead,
Laconnic, has anybody told you look like Bruno Mars, bro? Or am I tripping? Bro got that. Y'all don't think he look like Bruno Mars? No? Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah. Laconnic.
No,
Bruno? Anybody ever tell you that?
no, I get Chance the Rapper sometimes, but not
That
no
too.
Bruno.
Shit. You said that. Yeah, that too. But Bruno definitely popped up first. But I got you. For sure. Okay, my bad. My bad, y'all. I don't know why I kept fucking with me. I'm like, dog, this nigga look like somebody. There you go. Good. My bad, y'all. I just want to derail real quick.
Yeah, but it was one of those situations that like it's like, man, we've been working with them for years, right? Intelligence sharing, intelligence, information, and exchanging money. But I'll find the clip and I'll share it with Drip and Shanika. The Prime Minister said we're not going back that way with the gas chambers and all that other stuff. And if they get that nuclear capability, they have the ability to control us. And so the president, well, hey man, I told y'all to knock it off, and I told you to knock it off. That's why he told me 2 weeks. And when he said 2 weeks, I know that was a lie. Nobody gets that big of a lead, So I mean, did we have to? No, but yes,
All right.
yes. We all around that area, man. We got soldiers that come through there. We got all this stuff. I was just over
I
there
don't know.
last year.
My bad. Uncle Stan, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just over there last year. We got soldiers all over the place over there, right? And so it's just one of those things, man. I mean, I just don't want it to go left. And you got it. Whoever's going to speak, Trey, or my man. I
That
just don't want it to
that
go left.
that was me. I was about to say no. I feel you on that wanting to go left, but I'm just saying like at the same time, it's like if it do come here, hey, all I'm saying is come on, motherfucker. Niggas better get ready to fight or make plans. I don't know what to tell people for real.
You can't fight a bomb, my boy.
I don't know what the hell Trey think. He finna get on the dirt bike and go ride through the desert with the goddamn switch. 12 o'clock in that motherfucker. These boys talking about nuclear mass destruction, brother.
Listen,
Like,
this mass
I wouldn't
destruction.
listen to nobody but Stan because Stan did 10 deployments.
That's
Bro,
what
know what really going on.
35 years.
mass
Yeah,
destruction.
like that's a lot.
I
Trey
dealt
gonna
with.
get Trey gonna be in the bunker with Drip. Fuck that.
Hey
I'm trying
man,
to
I dealt. Hey man, I sat with generals and all this stuff, sitcom, arson, and all that other stuff.
Oh
And I
shit.
wouldn't lie to y'all. I'm
I'm
just
not
saying,
saying that
guys,
you
I don't
lying.
want this shit to go left, man.
I'm not saying that you lying, but like I'm saying, like we got defenses in place for that, right? So
Bullshit.
at the same, we do got defenses in place. I'm
Bullshit.
just saying. See, the thing is, the best defense is offense, and we got some offensive motherfucking power. So all I'm saying is, shit, strike first, strike hard, no mercy, goddamn it, shit. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna take this shit to Cobra Kai. Fuck you talking about?
Nah.
Yeah, man, we going.
What up,
Yeah,
But
Irvin?
why?
fuck that. Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah.
think the three big countries that's always in the news, right? Why do you think they ain't fighting each other? Why? Because they know it's destruction of the earth. That's why they use diplomacy.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
But
one
if
of
it's
them, well,
destruction,
two of them is they friend.
if it's the destruction of the earth, then it's gonna be destruction of the whole earth. It ain't just gonna be us.
I said the earth. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So
So
everybody's
you can
gonna
ride
die
your
at once.
4-wheeler for the last time and do what
Damn.
you got to do. That's why I want them to use diplomacy because
Yeah,
it ain't gonna end well if they don't be able to talk this thing out.
Yeah, if
it's
we're in
just
that
like
zone or in that first strike zone, the last thing I think that we're all going to be worrying about as we're being vaporized is, oh shit, I won't be able to ride my 4-wheeler tomorrow.
type shit.
Mm,
Type
not
shit.
vaporized.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hot water that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
Don't
bad
because
fuck
you
live
off
your
ain't
life
gonna
no
to the
more.
outrun it.
goddamn fullest.
BJ say
Shit.
let the military do their job.
That's all I'm
That's true.
saying.
That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. That's
True.
all I'm saying for real. Was either get down to lay down. If they call your
Uh,
number, you better be ready.
hey,
Look. Call my number if you want to. I'm telling you now, I might miss a lot of shit, but I ain't gonna go out like no bitch.
Really
Yeah,
lump. Yeah, you can't go out like
hey,
that.
flat out. That's all I'm
Drip.
saying.
Hey, Drip.
Yes, sir.
How sad has the would the United States Armed Forces, that we got to get the worst, the biggest bums, the fattest, the diabetics, high blood pressure, people to
Oh
do our
Lord.
jobs, right? We have lost. And that's what I'm telling you. Hey, people on this side, let us figure out this diplomacy thing. But when the civilians talk like, "Oh man, I'm gonna fight," now, man, that's not gonna be the fight over here. They know they ain't ready to do that. Man, y'all need to quit watching all them damn movies because they come at America,
Damn.
coming over to America, the fight, they not even thinking about putting boots on the ground.
Right.
It's
That's what
gonna
I'm
be a
saying.
lot.
That's why I get what you're saying. Like, it's not gonna be one of those type of wars. It's gonna be,
Right.
bombs over. You know what I'm saying? Over our
Right.
Bombs
heads.
over Baghdad.
Biological,
Yeah.
nuclear, and all that,
Yeah.
bro.
Platoon and Full
Yo,
Metal.
that man, I'm gonna be one of the first ones to go because I live damn near right by a military base. So sayonara.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, sayonara. You good?
This nigga
Yeah,
crazy as
yeah.
hell.
You ain't got to worry about that because where I'm at, man, we go right up on the ground.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
we
live
a
right
big
by
Yep,
bunker.
that's where we going.
A bunker.
I'm talking about something less than 20 minutes away. I get there in 10 minutes. I don't even go over on that side. But look, hey,
Nah, I
they can
don't think
have
they're gonna
that.
lose their mind and come across them wars and come across some waters with that bullshit. I don't think I don't think it's gonna happen like that. I think
That's
they
what I'm
I think we gonna
saying.
do what we do and we gonna bully shit like we normally do. And it is what it is.
Then it is what it is. We gonna have to bully some shit. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. What you talking about?
They already struck 3 times allegedly and they successful with it, bro. See, bro, these folks not coordinated like that. You know what I'm saying? US of A, you feel me? America too stiff, but we got too many geeks, too many like too many
All that,
scammers, too many
all that,
everything, bro. Like
all
we ready.
those, yeah, all those people that they be locking up, that be hacking the internet and all that, man. What you
Damn
think?
technology is
They be
too
hiring
exclusive.
them.
Come
They
on,
be
man.
hiring them. They don't be locking them up. They be even if they do lock them up, that mean they get the information that they
Yeah.
got, and then they give it to them. They learn it, and then they lock their
Hey,
asses up for real, for real. Other than that,
hey,
they be
Drip,
they be becoming
Yeah.
teachers and all that shit.
hey, Drip, they need to quit watching that movie, Red Dawn, when the Russians
Which one? The
invaded.
old one or the new one?
Angels
The
falling,
way the
goddamn.
It's some
It's
hell that
truth.
called
shit
It's
was.
some
Somebody
truth in
Falling.
Yeah,
everything,
stop
dog.
watching that. Yeah,
It's some
man,
truth in
because
everything.
Drip, I promise you, man, they could take us out quicker than people think, man. Where did our water come from, man? All this stuff, just poison it. Do this and biological. Man, they ain't trying to put no soldiers on the ground up front. Who does that? You got to be a dummy. But I love how civilians say, "Oh man, I got my weapons." You know how many weapons I got in my house? Good, because we coming to take those anyway. Fine. Let's live
That
in
shit
the
don't add up
damn
to that
world,
nuclear
man.
wave. It don't add up to that nuclear wave. That shit spread. You
That's
through.
what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hey, Drip. Drip. I shared something with one of my friends that I went to combat with, and they said, well, if it's ever they call it when a nuclear fallout, they call it a winter storm or whatever
Nuclear
shit they call it.
Yeah, nuclear winter.
No, I'm talking about the storm shit. I mean, on the civilian side. But they said, hey, for you to go out there, you better have a protective suit and all this shit. What is yours? Do they issue that to y'all every day?
Niggas gonna
Man,
have
y'all
3
crazy.
sweaters on and a face mask and think they protect.
Thank
I'm
you.
telling you.
You are not going to be
And a goddamn
protected.
poo shiesty. We have poo shiesty too.
Man,
Yeah,
Poo
it's
shot.
gonna
hey, Drip, that shit
The
will
poo
eat your
shiesty.
skin up. That shit will eat your skin up. Look at some of the things that when that happens, right? And how some people, if they got hit, they would like, thank God. But how they suffered, the teeth, hair, skin, everything falls apart and that attacks their organs. Man,
Ew.
I'm
not
telling you,
Radiation poisoning.
that was back then. What do you think we got now? Get the hell out of town.
Well, it's not only
It's funny. It's funny to me in that when people are talking about, I'm good. Yeah, you be good. Yeah, you be fertilizing. You know, fine. You don't be Stan, come help me. Who
Damn.
going out there?
That's
Who
Stan.
going out?
Stan.
Who going out there?
Lieutenant
I
Dan.
told
You
you.
help me.
Well, not only that, but 2 points. The other thing is it messes up your GNA. You look your GNA, your DNA. I can't talk straight. I need some whiskey. Sorry. The thing is you might also appear to be fine, but when you procreate, these deformities pass on to your babies. There's clear evidence of that with 3 Mile Island near New York, I believe. Also, the nuclear plant in Chernobyl in the Ukraine, believe it or not, in Ukraine.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
So what happened in Japan when we dropped Little Boy and Fat Man? You had people, babies that were born with effed up arms. You had babies that were born with effed up heads, like their heads literally look like a banana. I kid you not. Because your DNA is now ruined, even though But the other point.
Use that.
The other point is whether they have, let's say Iran does not have that technology. They can make a phone call to Moscow, and Moscow with the Satan II, they have that technology. And the thing is,
which is their friend, their best friend.
The thing is a lot of people, myself included, I was that idiot once too, but think that Russia will just simply send those missiles from east to west or from west to east. No, they'll send them from south to north, and we'll see the rain of fire from the north coming down to the south. That's actually quicker, and when that happens, with their Satan II, we only have 15 minutes to respond, and it goes as fast as our Minuteman missiles. You can't hit it, you can't take it out. Once it's up in the air, that's it.
Thank you. And they're not just going to shoot one, because we got Patriot shit that knock shit down, but when it's a barrage of them, man, the success rate of hitting that shit is less than 30%.
Slim to none.
Right. So they shoot their shit, we shoot our shit. That's what they talk about.
And the world
They
ends.
know what's up.
And the world
They
ends.
know what's up.
Still be hella casualties,
They know what's
man.
up. They know what's up. I mean, I'm just saying, like, y'all know what's up. So what's up?
But Trey, they're saying when that happens, the world is gone. It doesn't matter what's up.
Hey, I'm just saying, if the world gone, then the world gone. You feel me? We ain't got nothing to do with that. Live your life.
Somebody take Trey microphone, please. Bro,
All I'm saying is,
his microphone.
Like
Take
really,
his
like
microphone.
really. What I'm saying is, we have no control over that. Like that's all I'm saying. We got to live our life to the fullest. And if
Right.
if
That
they
is
look,
what
if
you
the
said,
world
though.
end, then the world end. They've been saying that the world was going to end since I was being born. The world going to end this year. So I tell you, I'm trying. Listen, if y'all ain't go through that in high school, y'all ain't had no high school life. The world was been supposed to end. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You got to live your life, man. You can't dwell on military and you can't
That's
dwell
what
on that.
you said, though, love. You said that you gonna have your pow and your pew-pews and you gonna ride out.
Yeah.
You going right if need be. You got to.
He
you
needed
got
to
that
take
right.
himself out.
But if
He
we get
needed to
blown
take
to
himself out.
smithereens, then what the fuck I'm going to do? If I'm blown to smithereens, ain't no way I'm going to be able to do anything. All I'm saying is, if need be, get down or lay down. Other than that, you can't not live your life.
Nobody said not live your life. It was just that I want diplomacy to go, and I'm just sharing with y'all the possibilities, what's going on, right? Because it's not just they doing this and they doing that. We're just having a discussion.
We got the most undiplomatic president in the goddamn universe.
Well,
he ain't never been diplomatic in nothing that he did.
No.
In business and nothing. He ain't diplomatic at all. In media, nothing. If you banking on him to be diplomatic, we got another thing coming. So just get prepared.
I'm not banking. I'm not banking on anything. I'm telling y'all that this is the closest to being real in modern times. This shit that's going on now.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying.
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. All I'm saying is, right? See, when they do what they do, or if they do what they do, when we do what we do, you feel what I'm saying? Then everything gonna go boom, 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 boom. And if everything don't go boom, 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 then it's still gonna be boots on the ground. And if you want boots on the ground,
wasn't that in the song? Boom, 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 boom.
Boots on the ground.
I hate to be the one to bring up conspiracy theories, right? But do y'all think it's just like a depopulation agenda?
No, they
Like
have
maybe
other
they could.
that are causing us, especially people that are in the minorities, the blacks. They're trying this on the Latinos and Hispanics next to already depopulate ourselves. I mean, the Planned Parenthood clinics have done enough to allow us to depopulate ourselves. I mean, good Lord, the black population should have been at 50 million to damn near 70 million people right now, but we're too busy killing our own people. So I don't think they need missiles and anything else to depopulate us.
Good point.
Shout out to Frizzle Frost, man. Hey, look, we need that GTA 6 to drop ASAP. You heard me?
Yeah, ASAP, so y'all can have some fun, because Trey got his pew pew. Shit, that shit ain't gonna do a damn thing other than to take yourself out. Yeah. Oh, fire outside. Man, I ain't going through this pain. Yeah, just go keep it. You know. Man, I've been there, done that, bro. And I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing nice on the other side. Just Americans haven't seen it on our soil. That's the only thing I'm saying, man. It's sharing what I know and what I've seen. And
No,
I just want diplomacy to go.
You know, it's all respect.
I just,
you know, you feel what I'm saying? You know, I love you, feel what I'm saying? You know, I just got to.
yeah, man, I love you
I'm
too,
type
bro.
to push back. Come on, man. You can't expect me not to have.
I know you always
like
get
that.
pushed back.
Come
No,
on, bro.
I'm enjoying
I'm 26. I'm invincible, goddammit. I ain't dying,
it.
damn it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. And keep going to work, because we're going to need that money. We need that money. Yeah, go ahead. And then when this thing start glowing, and you know, they got places, certain places, I ain't gonna talk about it on here. They got certain places that they're gonna grab certain people, and then they gone. Right?
I
They're gonna
believe
grab
I'm
them,
gonna
they
get the
gone.
grades. What we talking
And
about?
they're gonna close,
Man,
they're gonna,
what? The world
they're
ain't
gonna
ended.
close it down.
What you talk about, man? What? I'm getting
No,
the
no,
huh?
I'm talking about for the majority. The majority is ended. I mean, it's over. It's over, right? So I just don't want it to go that far. You know, that's me with my wishful thinking, because I know that they don't give a damn. They're gonna take care of them, the biggest, the brightest, and all that. They already got places to take them. Not that little shed that people talking about. I got my own bunker. And I got my own, you know, fallout
It's gonna
shelter.
be inner
Man, that
cities and
shit ain't worth a
military
damn.
bases. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Most
I mean,
populated
Ain't
area
worth a
type.
goddamn thing. Talk about something. Yeah, this school is there ain't no safe haven. Goddamn it, this school gonna get blown to smithereens. You think this school gonna survive this old day? You see these bathrooms? The bathroom rusted. What are you talking about? Ain't that?
I have a trap door in that damn bathroom, cuz.
Well, all that I can ask is, or at least if you're going to go down in a first strike, I need them to hold off. I need to have some tacos de vapor. I need to have some cazuela de marisco. I need to have some shrimp etouffee. I need to have some parfait. I need some.
Just give me some hamburger helper. Just give me some hamburger
helper. Oh,
listen, hold on, wait. Give me some hamburger helper, 2 fat bitches, and a goddamn.
The last meal.
Your last meal could be hamburger helper. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
And a pack of Skittles. And you threw.
That too.
And a pack of Skittles, crazy.
Oh man, that's
A McDonald's
crazy.
Sprite.
McDonald's got good Sprite. They had good hot seat.
Yeah, they Sprite hit harder than the Sprite you buy at the store. I ain't even gonna hold you.
And with
One time, my baby left a McDonald's Sprite in the refrigerator for 2 days, and it still had that hit to it. Like, damn.
Man, what we gonna do, man? What we gonna do about it, man?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna help you out. This is what we're gonna do about it. You see, because watch this. Thank you, Chocolate Earth. It said the World War II bunkers that were never used. They was in there, and because we never got hit over here. But this stuff they got right now, and I'm telling you from experience, man, you are through.
Damn.
So while I'm with you, get your favorite meal. Make sure you grab all your stuff and eat. Kiss your children, kiss your lady, and do whatever you do. Do what grown folks do, right?
Hey, listen,
Because
y'all listen to Uncle
you ain't
Stan.
get
Don't listen to me.
yeah,
Listen to Uncle
y-
Stan. He got some shit that
because
he's telling y'all. Don't listen to me. I'm just bringing a little bit of entertainment. Listen to Uncle
yeah,
Stan. If you listen to me, your ass is grass. That's all I'm saying.
Grass, Texas. That's what's up.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying, man, I just don't want it to go that far. But once the word comes out, go ahead and like Trey, I agree with you. Enjoy your life because when it happens, you just hope you get hit in the first blast, right? Because you don't want to suffer through all that stuff that happens, bro. I'm telling you, we did this stuff for years and years and years, and the technology, man, I've seen it since then and all that, bro. Man, I don't even want to live like that, bro. And you gonna suffer,
Hey,
and you
like Mad
eventually you
Max
gone.
now? Hell no. I ain't trying to live like Mad Max now. Hell no.
Hey, I'm just saying, right? The whole thing is, right? These other countries, they promote violence. In our country, they don't promote violence. And the whole thing is, when you sitting over here thinking about how other countries take over other countries, it's pure. It's based off of pure violence. And what we talking about is
Right.
diabolical. Y'all better listen. I'm trying to tell you. Listen to Uncle Stan. If you listen to me, your ass is grass. But listen, I'm trying to tell you. Be ready
Mm.
on the ground. Cause look, we ain't all soldiers, but look, some of us we soldiers. Just because we ain't soldiers don't mean that we ain't out here. Look, hey, look, you feel?
Trey,
Hey,
Trey,
you
we know
always
limit
talking that.
soldiers.
You always talking that bullshit. Make sure you with that bullshit when that
We
bullshit
know limit
happens. That's
soldiers,
all.
Trey, Trey. We know limit soldiers. Ain't through. Yeah.
Make him say,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Type
telling
shit.
you.
Type shit.
Scam.
Hey, because if the crap
Uh,
really hit the fan, right? I'm talking about everybody keep talking about another civil war. Man, I got the soldiers and I got down people, right? Like Drip, Trey, and all that. Hey guys, this is what we getting ready to do. We moving, right? We moving, right? And because I'm telling you, man, if you want to hesitate, well, you can. Hey, see you later. And
I'd
well,
rather
let me
happen to
take your
you than
weapon from you
what
and your
happened
ammo.
to me.
Yeah,
I promise you. Hey, listen, like I say, I'd rather happen to you before it happened to me. I might be missing everything, but if as long as I got Uncle Stan on my team, something gonna hit. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, sure, yeah.
yeah.
that's something gonna hit.
Hey,
I'll be damned.
hey, man. The
Yeah.
only thing I tell a joker is say, "Follow me, lead the way."
Sir, yes,
Man, let's
sir.
go. Let's
Hell
go.
no.
Because if you want to sit back there, hesitate and tell my, oh, well, this and that, you already done. And hey, man, we're gonna just give me your ammo and your weapon because you done anyway.
Y'all
Ain't
making it
But
dog
seem
time.
like
people
this gonna
hadn't
be a
been in that
walking dead with
situation.
these motherfuckers.
hey, well, you can have
Yeah.
his ammo and weapons, but I got dibs on all of his MREs, okay? Because you're good. You're good for it.
I'm
Oh
scavenging
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna have to move because we don't have time. We don't have time to be staying in the open. We don't have time to be sitting in the weather too long. We don't have time for all that. But do you think I'm ready to negotiate with you? I don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay, well, you stay there or you go your own way. Hey, anybody else want to go and want to live, right? This is what I do. Anybody want to live, follow me. Anybody who don't want to live, follow him. They say, hell,
We gonna
that's
get them
not a
armor
hard
already.
chore.
Gonna get them armor
They
already.
say,
Gonna follow
hey,
Uncle Stan. What you talking about?
yeah,
If
right.
you ain't following, you're through. I'm trying to tell you, you're
True.
through. I'm following the lead.
Use your tax
What are you
dollars.
talking
Use
about?
your
Flat
tax
out.
dollars. Use your tax dollars. You already paid for my training. Won't you
I'm
use
going.
it?
Hey, listen, Uncle Stan. I might not be with Uncle Stan per se, but I'm going to be with Uncle Stan. I'm trust and believe. I'm going to get with Uncle
Already
Stan. I know
paid for
exactly
it.
where one live. I can tell you his address right now, but I ain't going to do it because we ready. Hey, listen, we right. Old head, I'm following you. You know the way. Just lead me there. Just all you got to do is tell me where to go. I'll be in front of you the whole time, dog. You already served me time. Just let me know. You feel what I'm
Be the
saying?
first one to get killed.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he out of there.
Hey.
I hope you got a young boy like me. I'm knocking on the door. Be ready, shorty. I'm
Oh
trying to
man.
touch
Hey.
Pawn in
Yeah.
the chest.
I get the lead. You just let me know. Yeah, flat
because
out.
I already got a major
Another one
major
bites the
team,
dust.
right? I already got a major team on the other side, but now I have people on this side too. So I want to include them, but you gotta listen. You know, the biggest things that ever happened in the military when you sitting here trying to negotiate with these knuckleheads, telling them, "Hey, guy, do this," and you got to, well, this and this and this and that. Then next, you know, incoming. I don't have time to be negotiating, man. Are you gonna move or not move? The military, I could just leave you there, but well, on the record, I couldn't just leave you there. But on the civilian side, you say, "Oh, I'm gonna go my own way." You're right. You got rights. Welcome to America, and we gone. And now you're trying to figure out where we went. Now you out there by yourself. Now what you gonna do?
I truly don't believe that America is going to become this desert place to where we gonna have to live like that, though, bro. Like 3 years from now, if this war do pop off, 5 years from now, right? And a lot of
A
people that I
long
don't think
time,
we'll
bro.
be
You
living
giving
like
it a lot longer than what is going to happen. A
That
lot of y'all giving it a lot longer than what is going to happen. I'm trying to tell y'all a lot more hopeful than what I am. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all way
that.
more hopeful.
I'm really not worried, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really not worried.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, just pay attention, right? Because I
As much
mean, everybody.
bragging I was about to say, come on, bro. As much bragging that we do, we got the best military in the world. Blah, 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 blah. We know this, we know that. We got the best fighters and da 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 da. That may be true, right? But at the same time, you can get a little too cocky at times, and then that shit come back to bite you on the ass. Trust and believe. So
You
know
going
what I'm
first?
saying? It's as much as we've been kicking ass. You feel what I'm saying? Ass could get kicked back. That's all I'm saying.
that
I'm waiting for Jesus. I'm waiting for
Now
Jesus
what's
to
in the
come back and
news
save
now?
my ass.
Yeah, but what's in the news now? Everybody talking about the Civil War, and you saw what happened in that crap, right? And I'm telling you, we don't want that either. Not again. But everybody's now is all over social media. Yeah, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna. Yeah, all right. I won't be no part of that. You're gonna lost your mind.
How old is you if you don't
We
mind
don't
me
know how
asking?
close. Huh?
How old are you if you don't
80,
mind me asking?
85.
You 85? Okay. So they ain't gonna
I'm
drag
so
you.
sick of y'all.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
I'm about to say you 85, cuz.
Yeah, nah,
So
man.
wait.
But
So look, Laconic, let me ask you this then. If he was
Mhm.
85 with all the gems he just dropped, would you still follow?
Yes.
You said what?
Yep.
Exactly. There you go. Good answer, my boy. Good answer.
yeah,
I was about to
yeah.
say,
Don't
you
worry.
better
I'm
watch
not
your
gonna
I,
sit up in
boy.
the
I'm
front. Like,
knocking on.
hey,
He
man.
ain't as
That's why a lot
fast,
of
he
people
ain't as
gonna
strong,
perish. That's
but
why a
I'm
lot of
listening.
people gonna perish. And I'm telling you, you got it. I tell people all the time, you got it. You got it, champ. And that means chump.
Yeah.
If I
Go
ever
ahead.
tell you good luck, I say you fucked. So cool. Because I
What up,
can't
Don?
I can't take all of us with me, right? Because I know now I got to feed everybody and I got to do this and I got to deal with all the attitudes. I much rather deal
Damn.
with people that's disciplined and that the people say, hey, man, I want to live too and whatever. Even if they bring their family with them. Hey, man, this is what we doing. But all this other shit, y'all do all this rapping and capping when this shit go dark. We're gonna see what's gonna the hell gonna happen. In
that's
Portugal, right? In Spain, in
Hold
Portugal
on real
and
quick,
Spain.
Stan. Hold on real quick, Stan, before you cook. Go ahead, Sneaker, read the super chat. Real quick before you cook.
Shout out to
Oh shit.
oh,
My bad.
am I muted? Okay, no, I'm not. Shout out to Dr. Frizzle Frost, a warrior spirit with a $3 super chat. He said, always prepare for anything. And you do.
diabetes.
That's
Proper
that.
preparation prevents poor performance.
Facts. That's the hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. The first person who said it was perfectly right on the internet. I've been mad enough people to be in it because I don't even stand enough.
And you through. Appreciate that support, little baby. What you saying, Trey?
Baby.
What up, Coach Work?
My bad, I apologize.
Born in the 80s, crack
Nah, you good because you probably couldn't see it, but real quick before you even said it.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. 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 Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Okay, I quit. All right.
Hell nah.
Oh yeah, but
shit. Hit the link, Ferg. We need your insight. Chocolate. You back?
Yeah, you said that right. Yeah, you said that right. Like you the first person on the internet that said it perfectly right. Like
you talking on 5P?
Huh?
I always type it in the chat.
Hey, I'm here, y'all.
Said it, yeah.
All right. What you got to say, Craig? You scared? Huh, Chocolate? You scared?
Who? Scared of what?
Never mind.
No, for real. Like, no, I'm serious. Because I had to drop down. Was there another question? Or something like that?
About the possible civil war.
You know what you scared of?
They throw a bomb across your shit and knock your goddamn earlobe off.
Hey, Chocolate, you talk about something scared of what? You scared of that
Not the
goddamn
earlobe.
spider in that goddamn corner, goddamn it. More your
But
ass.
nah, I killed
Hello.
my own spiders.
Okay.
I
So,
don't. Okay.
What I was saying.
so you scared of the war shit that they talking about? You scared? You nervous?
I'm concerned, yes, because it's going to have a huge effect on the economy, which is then going to in turn affect the community. Those are my biggest concerns. And so, like I said in the chat, I was, you don't got to thank me, but thank you for, I appreciate it. But it's like, it makes me just know that the direction I've decided to take is necessary because we are going to have shortages. They are going to utilize this to hike pricing up. And for those of us who can, just like anything else, we should. And no, of course not. If we get that, if it's the what you call them? How I said when the sirens go off.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm just gonna prepare and live my life. Love my family, love my friends. This will be the third war I've actually been through in America.
Damn, how old are you?
Oh my.
Damn, right?
Damn.
That's okay. But I mean, I've been here 46 years. It's a lot of information that I've taken in over the years.
You said the third
Yeah.
war.
Well, because
one
we had the no.
You ain't shit, boy.
Okay, but anyway. Here, but like I said, my focus goes in.
It's starting with the microphones.
You chopping up, baby. You chopping up.
Chocolate, your shit going in and out. That's the war. They already on your shit. You do.
Boy.
I can't stand y'all. Like for real. Like why you gotta crack on my I live out in the boonies. Calm down. Anyway,
I just said the war was coming. Okay, go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is this. I know people might I figured that this was gonna happen, especially after that Elon shit popped off and the the Epstein shit and all the other things all the little fires that we've been watching. Now this is the biggest distraction so that they can continue to do the bullshit they doing over here. Yes, I do believe they have been trying to bait black folks into coming out so that they can start some kind of civil war. Well, see, here's what happened. We didn't do that. So the plan had to change. We were supposed to wild out during DEI. When that didn't work, they fired everybody. Okay, that didn't work. They've been trying to bait us the whole time. So if I would say anything, my concern would be, are we going to take it serious this time and be more communicative through this situation? Because we really don't know. Just like the sister said earlier, this dude is unpredictable. He cares nothing about the country. And again, this is another person who filed bankruptcy 6 times in his business. So he's about to do the same to us. And that's all. That's it. I just want to work harder. That's all. That's all that make me want to do. Y'all got it.
Type shit.
Real
You ain't
ass.
lied. You ain't lied. Make me want to work harder from fucking morning to night. You feel what I'm saying? And it make me want to work harder, even from morning to night. You feel me? You still got to get to the motherfucking job again every goddamn day. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. Got to. At least the motherfucking half a mile. Then you got to do
So when it
motherfucking
comes to war, are y'all more likely to I'm sorry, bro.
When you wake up another 250. I'm trying to tell you, you got to do at least 500 a day. Trying to tell you, and then you got to do your at least a half a mile. Then you gonna be straight. Trying to tell you.
So when it comes to war, are y'all most likely to like y'all can or like stick with the people? It doesn't matter what color or creed there is. It's just about surviving at the end of the day when it comes to war, like winning. Like are y'all just most likely to you get what I'm saying? Most likely stick with your kind or like work together with people.
Yeah, but
I'm confused.
yeah, but when in Portugal and Spain, when the grid went down, they was lost. They didn't know what to do. And then let's go back in time. When the cough happened to the world, people didn't know what to do. And then in Texas, when the grid went down, a lot of people lost their lives, right? So I'm telling you, we don't want any extra trauma to happen to us in America. That's just human nature. Everybody ain't designed and mindset to just go, go, go. But when people talk like that's what the world is, they're lying. Every time something happens, the grid, the power goes out. People losing their mind. So it is what it is. I mean,
You ain't
believe whatever.
lied. The 19. Yeah, they went crazy. I'm talking about all the toilet paper in the Walmart was gone. You couldn't find nothing on the shelves. You had to go to your neighbor house and cuss them out because they done bought goddamn 18 goddamn packs of toilet paper and they ain't say you nothing. Goddamn neighbor, you better get me some. Goddamn it. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't lying, don't understand? You ain't lying.
I mean, let's deal with reality, right? But always forward, right? Always keep pushing forward, but don't be dumb. And that's fine. That's why they tell, hey, Drip, hurricane's coming your way. F it. And then next you know, everything's tore up. And then you're like, oh shit. Why do we always gotta wait for something to happen to us before we get prepared for it? That's crazy to me.
I understand. It sound like we about to go back to the days to where as though, you feel what I'm saying, and niggas gonna be diddying on that gas pump, taking other people's gas. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. My auntie used to do that shit. Siphoning people gas.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, man, it ain't no fear mongering or whatever. It's just like, just be prepared. Have the bare minimum stuff. And I go through the list when we get to the Discord, whenever we go to it. And, at least have that, right? At the bare minimum. Or you can sit your pinky-fied ass up there and then whatever happens to you, happen to you. I'm telling you, Americans think things don't happen. Do they ever look around the world and what's going on? Nah, I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm like, cool. You keep believing that BS.
Yeah, man.
Ask the people in California when they put them soldiers on the ground. And not in America. Y'all keep believing that nonsense.
They don't understand.
America fucked up too now.
As long as we got G.I. Joes like you, we good. What you talking about? Hey, man, built like a goddamn, built like a goddamn train wreck. What you talking about? Long we got G.I. Joes like you, we good. What you talking about? Yeah. We with it.
Cause
Yeah.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, and it's not no fear mongering or whatever. It's just like, man, I've seen how this thing really plays out. I've been around countries and all this stuff that we done and all that, and then Americans. Every time I come back, oh, I got rights and all that. Yeah, you're right. You got the right to shut the fuck up. When you see them dang on jokers in them suits, military, I don't care if it say Army, I don't care if it say Marines, I don't care what they patch say. I'm telling you, they play by a different set of rules. And y'all think y'all safe? Continue to think you're safe until you're not safe. You know, so hey man, I'm just giving the people that I care about, giving everybody a heads up. And this is just like what's probable. And you know, I'm like, man, just think about it. But when we go to Discord, I say certain things you should keep on hand anyway, right? It's just that, man, things happen.
You have to. You ain't lying. Have to.
Yeah, man. Because if something happened right now, man, I'm Gucci. I already got my stuff, this and this and that. But I know most people don't. They can't even prepare for a storm. They done told you. You look at the weather forecast. Oh, my bad. Because we be on social media, so you ain't look at the alerts on your phone. You turn it off.
Crazy.
And then you end up in a bind, right?
Crazy.
So we got to get ahead of it.
And the wind 50 miles an hour and you want to be driving, man. You better pull that motherfucker over. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. So I just want us to get ahead of it, at least this time. You know, that's it. Yeah, I know everybody's Americans and nothing is going to happen to you. That's cool. Man, but I'm telling you, nobody's safe in the world. If y'all knew what happens in America every day, y'all would even think you were safe. But it ain't my job to tell y'all that, because we need y'all to keep going to work and be in sheet and pay the taxes, right? So, I mean,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, what though? Because we know we be running around like chicken wings without.
I ain't never leaving the house. I ain't never this and I ain't never that. So it's a necessary evil, but at the end of the day, but the people I care about and I love, tell you, man, just certain things you need to have on hand anyway, right?
Scared on shadow.
Yeah. So I mean, I land the plane there.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say this. I understand where you coming from, sir, but I also say this. Community is still a part of it. Connecting together, networking together. We don't have to go at this alone. Like I said, we can connect across the country, city, county, down the corner. We can create ways to brace for what is coming. And mainly it's going to be housing and food and jobs. That's what's going to be the issue, because prices are going to go higher. Companies are going to start to downsize. They do it every time. So that's all I'm saying, is that I think ain't nothing wrong with having a community plan, whether it's through just you and the people in your house or folks down the street, for anything. Because anything could happen, true enough. But this is going to be more economical in the sense of you're going to want to buy shit in bulk, because things are going to get short because of all the damage that's already been done before today.
So, more damage.
Y'all got it.
Where you at, Chocolate? A bar?
She in Arizona in the sticks.
It sounds like she at a bar.
I'm at the main bar.
No, I'm not at the bar. What you hear is my brother's anime, and you hear my family talking. Y'all funny as all day. Go ahead.
Drinking on that jungle juice. Yes, I am. Fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think that's what Stan was basically saying, though. He was saying the same thing, like coming together, working together, like get with it or get lost type of thing. Like it was basically the same thing. So community is in this type of situation, yes, community is a big deal. We would need to stick together. So, and you guys are harping on the same type of thing.
But I think, if I may, I think that our history has shown that when we do have disasters, that we can band together as a community. I mean, we've had several in Houston where, you know, like with the hurricanes and stuff like that. It's not worldwide, but, you know, here in Houston, sometimes it's really been really bad. And I've just seen our people come together and be more patient as one. But that's just my experience. So I think even if something really bad happens, like what Mr. Stan was speaking about, then I still think, yeah, we're not prepared because I feel like we're a whole nation of spoiled people. That's just my opinion. I think it will be difficult and it definitely is going to be an adjustment, but I do think that we will band together if that shit happens.
Yeah, well, the beauty behind it all and everything that you just named, that stuff is short-lived. If I already know you, Chanel, I already know what the deal is. And when building, that's what Chaka was talking about, building the community where we know everybody. Because we keep doing this short-term stuff. And then everybody goes back to their neutral corners and still nobody's prepared. And then we wait for another disaster to try to get together. Yeah, you work together because a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yeah, my bad.
When we gonna get out of that rigmarole? You know, I'm telling you, hey man.
Real big
Go ahead, bro.
So we got all these military bases, right? So across America, we got a lot of. So why we got all these military bases and we ain't got no defense mechanisms up for all the military bases? As far as if they start, why ain't not all military bases have at least one defense mechanism? At least one defense mechanism that can stop a bomb.
Hold on, before y'all respond to that real quick.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
What up, Coach Ferg in the building?
Salute, Coach Ferg.
Yeah,
my brother.
Come on and chop down this crack baby rhetoric. Trey spitting out.
I mean, no, you know, it's interesting.
What up, Anton?
That was a real question. Like,
listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the things I said, like, that was a real question. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, out of all the things I said, like, that was really a real question.
I didn't hear you, Trey. Well, you said you asked the question.
I said, out of all the military bases that we have, right? We got military bases. We probably got 15 military bases in probably every state in America, right? So like, depending on which county you probably got a military base or something like that in your county, right?
They got a National Guard. Yeah, National Guard Reserve. Yeah.
So
most states have a National Guard. Every state should have a National Guard.
Every state has a national, but I'm saying, like, you feel me? In the state of Maryland alone, I mean, shit. I mean, in a little region, I live in the lone. Got Meade, Aberdeen, and we got the Navy school right here in Annapolis for real. So out of all that, right? All I'm saying is, right, I can count 3 on the top off the top of my finger. I ain't even getting to the depths of it, like going to Virginia and hitting those military bases that they got all that in the place. So what I'm saying is, out of all that, right, out of all these military bases that we got in all these states, you telling me that we don't got at least one defense mechanism that can stop a bomb at every last one of them? And if we don't, that is a problem.
Trey, it's the thing, man. America ain't gonna tell you what's going on.
Exactly.
And I go, but what I'm saying is, you can believe that they don't, right? But that's why they have the Navy. The Navy's the first line of defense, right? They swimming around in the water like a shark out there in the oceans on the east and the west coast. You're not going to have another Pearl Harbor. You're going to know it's coming when it comes. Whenever somebody launch that missile, you're going to know it's coming. You're going to have, I don't know, 30 minutes, 25 minutes.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, a missile go fly down there the speed of sound. It's gonna be, you ain't gonna see it coming. You just go, well, you might hear it when it come through the clouds on you and you looking up at it, but that's about it. Other than that, just hope it ain't no atomic bomb. If it's a regular bomb, just get your ass where you need to be and grab your gear and be ready to go. And if nobody listen, then you'll be a fool to wait. Grab your dog, grab everything. Now, as far as working together, Stan, you left out one component of building and working together. During a time of war, every night, one of y'all go be up through the night.
Absolutely.
Every night. Matter of
Absolutely.
fact, every day, 7 days a week, you're going to have to pull a fire guard. And if you
Absolutely.
don't, then in the military, that's could be treason and get you kicked out. But what are we supposed to do with you? Sit you over with the kids like you're a dumbass kid, or you gonna protect this land and protect our property? Because there still will be looters. Not everybody will team up.
Exactly.
So all your little personal cute stuff, throw that shit away. Get you some water boots, some water gear, get you some, a box of MREs. Learn how to do what Chocolate said and plant you some greens or something, but you're going to be on the move a lot. Ain't going to be no, I got to get my cute little outfit. No, everything you get better be waterproof. Get all your mosquito ointment and all that. You ain't knowing that. Yeah, you're going to take cold showers. You ain't in no house. Yeah. If they throwing the bombs, then everything.
I was gonna be cold as a motherfucker.
But America's defense. Here's the thing, Trey. America's defense, man. They gonna call you over and say, "Come over and hold this weapon." Are you going?
Get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But see, if we go right, we have to have a set of demands. Like if we go, we need to have access to business and commerce and housing. And fatherhood and family. We need to
talk about. Don't call my number if you ain't sending me right in the thick of shit. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, even with that, Trey, you can't go. Hold up, Trey. Listen, see, this is the thing. You see how Stan is dressed? Everything he's doing is strategic. You can't go kamikaze because motherfuckers is trained to shoot you on the run. Right. It's a difference. They'll get you running. Some people run slow. They're gonna cut them down because they trained to shoot that way. So it takes a little help of them learning how to be prepared just for that type of stuff. But they got so many long range missiles and but you'll never know. The regular public will never know. Even guys in the military, everybody don't know right off, but you will find out when they say all systems go. And if you ain't prepared, got no backpack together, then hey, don't run over here. I'm gonna sick my dog on anybody come over in my yard.
Man, I'm ready to go.
Man,
listen, call my number. You feel what I'm saying? And it's over with. You feel what I'm saying?
Coach
Bird. All y'all niggas 35 and under need to join. Go ahead and join for about 4 years. Change your life.
Either you
Stop
going
whining
to
about
the
the
afterlife or you going to in the goddamn I made it through. You feel what I'm saying? It's either or.
Coach Bird.
They don't even accept me, bro. They don't even the military or the Marines. I tried to join the Marines. They wouldn't accept me because of the tattoos. I've been trying to join like 2 years ago. They wouldn't accept me.
Don't worry about it. You can join now.
But if you get
drafted, you can join now. Hey, but you can join now.
Like,
hey, but Coach Bird.
But if you
Coach
get
Bird,
I tried to join the Marines. I swear I did. They said all your tattoos, your placement of your tattoos. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
I pray I don't get drafted, but if I get drafted, fuck it, I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Hey, Coach Bird.
I ain't
Coach Bird.
Nothing. Just put me in a mix.
Hey, Coach Bird. Because my last assignment and when I was away, and I was
one mic. All I need is one mic.
Stuff that's going on, right? For defense. Well, people don't know the percentage of accuracy, right? That's why they launch so much shit at you, right? Because they know that shit can't hit it all. But when you talk about nuclear weapons, the only thing it takes is one to get through. And that's why I'm telling people, man, y'all need to chill, man. We don't want that to happen on our soil. That's it. You check my credentials. I was sitting right there. So I'm like, guys, I mean, Americans, man, love them, man, because they pay taxes. I love them. They pay taxes, but I'm telling you, y'all don't have a clue what goes on behind the scene. I mean, like late night, you sitting up there talking to Arsen, sitcom, and all that, with all this stuff going on. You got the generals, and you got the Secretary of Defense, and everybody. We on the systems. I don't want to say that on here, but late night. I'm like, man, y'all don't have a clue what the hell is going on. Y'all just do all that clickety clack bullshit. I'm telling you, man, and like Coach Ferg said, a lot of people that join the military, right? They're not at that level, but eventually, when the crap hit the fan, ain't it amazing how everybody knows what the hell is going on now? But some people are sitting already up here watching it all, right? And all the tracking systems and all this stuff, right? The satellites and all this stuff. It's just that, man, it ain't as simple as y'all think it is. And, I want y'all to keep going to work. And also y'all continue to pay taxes. And, because I got that wake up money and I need y'all to keep paying your taxes. And then I still got partners that's in harm's way that I got to reach out to.
Somebody text Dan Mike for the taxes. All right, sure.
Hey, Drip, you supposed to be sending me a mic for Father's Day, and I said wait till Christmas, right? But Drip, it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, man. But y'all keep paying your taxes. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if y'all think
I'm tax exempt, Stan.
Yeah, well, you be messing with people that's not tax exempt, so leave. Yeah, man, but I'm telling you, man, it takes all of us. I'm gonna land the plane here. It takes all of us to do our part, man. That's it. To keep us safe in America. It takes all of us. I never said I'm better than anybody else, Drip. It's just that, man, it takes all of us, man, to make this thing go. But when it turns on us, when the disaster happened, I ain't got time to talk to you. Come on, guys, let's move. And you're going to talk, well, I left my pillow. I left my this. Shit, bro. Well, you left. We got to move. And Coach Furry, he can relate to that. It's just like when it's time to move, we got to move, man. Forget the air conditioning. Forget all that stuff and the fans and all that. Where we going, we don't have it. But I keep you alive.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Support the show. We got big bars, big gyms going on. Support the show, support the stream. Hit the like button, goddamn, send a cash app and let me know you love me, goddamn, something. Shit, what's going on in the world? We got staying up here. Lieutenant Trump.
Crazy, man. That like button, that button, man. Y'all geeking, man. Come on, man. Show support, man. Let's get it.
Hit that like button, do something, shit. Y'all over there wild and scared and shit. Yeah, you scared for it. Don't be shaking now. All that bullshit y'all be talking about men. Yeah, y'all gonna be dependent on men to go to war, though, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gonna be loving me, but when it's time to go to war, huh? Now I'm the shit. I wasn't that shit 5 minutes ago. Now I'm the shit. Look out of here.
Y'all a mess.
I'm just bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. But that shit for real though. When it hit different though, when y'all be talking about men though, that's just crazy work. Now goddamn bomb dropped around this bitch now. Men need to go to war. Oh. We ain't following no black men. You niggas ain't shit. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah, they gonna be packing up like.
Keep that same energy. You motherfuckers gonna be screaming for men. Shit. Cause y'all ass ain't going nowhere. That's for sure.
Drip. You know what? You know who else gonna be? You know who else gonna be screaming for men?
What up?
And you already played the song. Hey. Them little 40 and unders, they gonna be like, oh my God, what did I do? Mama, Daddy. Because half them niggas don't know how to do shit out here. They is like, man, what do I do? The women don't want me. Come on.
The women don't want them. That's crazy. That's crazy for her.
Yeah, you gotta train. Listen, a black man, I don't know, man. Stan, salute, man, to Gen X, man, because I'm telling you, man,
Shut up. All of y'all men, shut up.
with a whole bunch of
Nah, ain't no fucking way. Nah, you shut your ass up.
Like it is.
No way. Y'all
can do shit. Shut up, Chanel.
what type of men y'all are. Y'all like fair
Somebody
women.
drop Chanel because I ain't got time for that bullshit. Somebody drop Chanel for free. Like I said, drop Chanel for free. Yeah, but like we were saying, y'all, but on the cool though, I ain't even bullshitting. Like for real though, we gotta stop with the disrespecting of each other because now it didn't got so real. All that shit finna go out the window.
Thank you.
All of that shit finna go out the window. I ain't even trying to be on no bullshit for real, but now, but like for real, on a serious note, all that shit finna go out the window. Now men are in place to protect you motherfuckers. Come on, man. The shit that y'all be saying about black men and men, period, is just unbelievable. People in this chat don't be dragging women like that. Ain't no way in here I'ma even let it go down like that. But at the end of the day, we gotta be one band, one sound, fucking with somebody in a third world country. Y'all ass to go over there and get your ass robbed immediately. Me too. Shit, I ain't goddamn setting myself apart from none of that shit. But at the end of the day, all that slander shit. Let's see what the women gonna do since all the women was like, we ain't following no black man out of some bullshit. Well, who we gonna follow then? Because we damn sure ain't following y'all. Y'all wouldn't know what to do in this type of situation. So I just asked for the disrespect shit to chill. Because now we had a real deal situation and y'all motherfucking ass don't know what to do. I'll wait.
Facts.
Like, come on, y'all. Man, that should be disrespectful, bro. Like,
who's you talking about? I'm sorry, I missed that point.
Man, I ain't even gonna repeat myself for you. I ain't even repeat myself for you. Hell nah.
You ain't gotta repeat yourself. No, that ain't what I was saying. I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit to y'all. You know what? I'm not gonna be hungry. I ain't gonna be hungry. I ain't gonna be homeless. I'll be just fine in my little dirt. Thank you very much.
Hey, Drip. Hey, Drip. You see how they already got it set up, right? When you turn 18, right, they make you men rest for selective service, right? And so I'm watching everything. Right? Because I'm still in my recall window, right? And it's not really a window because if they need your specialty, your ASI, whatever, they're gonna grab you. I don't give a damn. You 70. But at the end of the day, bruh, we're closer now than we had in modern times. And that's why I'm just telling people, man. And like you said, Drip, can we stop disrespecting each other? Can we stop talking that crazy stuff to each other? Because it's getting ready to tighten up. Because when the crap hit the fan and they start snatching people, because man, you already know you selected service. Well, I ain't gonna go. Don't worry about it. And if they declare war, man, they'll put a bullet in your head. They ain't ready to deal with you with that BS. Muhammad Ali got out of his shit because it was a conflict. That's the only reason why he got out. If it was in war, they would have handled them like what's in the book.
And be real, they railroaded him. So all you, and this is what I say about this whole thing. I'm glad things like this is happening now for the younger, modern, slow ass people.
Why are you glad?
Because it's going to get because this is what This is what I've been saying.
Hold on, Mike.
I'm gonna say this until I leave this earth, and y'all gonna know and mark this time what I've been saying. From now to the next 4 years, the black brother, he's gonna reign supreme. Get on y'all shit, brothers. It's a great time to get serious about life. The women are taking y'all for granted. The single women are taking y'all brothers for granted. I don't care if you're getting ass every day. I don't care if you ain't getting no ass. Get a little bit more focused. Get your muscles up while you're young. Get your muscles up. Lose that baby fat. All that shit baby fat. You've been having that shit since you was a kid. Get rid of that shit. Eat right. Learn the skill. I'm telling you. Especially if you ain't never been active, now is the greatest time, man. This is real. This is real. Like Stan said, man, get y'all stuff prepared. Don't panic, but just be prepared. Don't panic. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all that extra clutter and shit. Get rid of your high school clothes you can't fit no more. Give that shit away. Something. I mean, it's time for a new era for a brother, and I think brothers.
Some sweatpants for your dumb ass.
Those my inspiration pants, though.
The brothers that get it will be the brothers that are successful. Those that don't still want to cry and shit, y'all better get out of the way because it's time for brothers and men to take over. So if you want to cry, you better get out of the way. Go over with the women and children. If not, man, the world is it's for the black men to take right now. To really do something for themselves. Fuck the community. Go for yourself for a couple years, then see who's coming back to the community. That's how you do it. Go for yourself. And I always give back. Find somebody young, man, that's smart. They want to say, hey, I want this shit to be better. Shit'll change your life, man. Go get the skills, young brothers. Go get the know-how. Go get the man, shit. You can make a life in Iran if you're smart enough.
Ooh.
You can't take nigga with you. You got to take man with you.
Come on,
and that's for any woman too. You can't take black with you. You got to take man and woman. And it's a great time for everybody, but sisters are taking brothers for granted because they're still pushing this feminist ideology to brothers and telling brothers to settle for nothing. And the sisters are saying the only thing we want to do is sit in our mirror with our fake everything on and not even have a real personality.
Ooh.
Because it's the youngest in the back. But it's young and beautiful women though who could be, man. These dudes are, man, a black man are shit. If you know you go commit to him, man, he'll get all his arsenal together for a female. But it's just unfortunate because females need the fathers too. And as long as all that's separated, I feel for y'all little 40 and unders, man. It's gonna be rough because they say y'all bank accounts gonna be at zero by 2050. Zero. So hey, I'm done, man. It's disgraceful.
Shout out to Stan and Trey for the cash up. I appreciate you, boys. Appreciate you, boy.
Oh yeah, salute, Drip. I had to grab my other device. I've been running my mouth too long, Drip.
My bad. My bad.
Hold on.
One more time.
Hold on. Appreciate you. Go ahead. My bad.
You read the super chat from BJ?
Oh, no. I ain't even in the chat. My bad. I just opened up the left.
Shout out. Oh, okay. Shout out to BJ with the 199 super chat. He said, "Welcome to America, ho."
Ho? I can hit ho. Hey, you through, goddamn. Appreciate you, man.
I want somebody else.
Appreciate you.
Chanel, you got your passport ready? Because think about it.
Chanel has her passport and her.
Still, listen. Understand this though. Everybody, we all got passports, right? Yes. Yeah, we got them, right? Let me say this: if there's something where they need to shut down the borders, you can't go to Canada.
Thank you, Coach. I needed you to go ahead.
So when I'm just saying, just so you can always be aware. When they say no, we're shut down, then it's gonna be shut down. So if America's gonna protect itself, they're gonna call on every little 18-year-old through 35-year-old to get out there with your pants sagging. Plus, y'all don't wear belts, so y'all gonna be sagging your pants, looking silly, trying to shoot. But you gotta put your belts on, brothers. Put your belts on, brothers.
The belts on.
Yeah, you gotta put your belts on, man.
You're going too far, Coach. We still out there. Hey, I don't want to wear no belt.
Well, you got. You want some spandex or something?
Listen,
Yo, you need to pass that
One
50,
mic.
goddamn it. I'm going out there with goddamn shorts and
hold on,
goddamn
Ray.
goddamn.
You going with biker shorts on.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm
Listen.
still out there, but
Biker
goddamn
shorts.
it.
One second.
Stupid.
Doing the butt.
One second. Listen. I'm gonna have to just stop everybody in their tracks right quick and stop acting like women are not a part of our military. Let's be very clear. So all of y'all on here laughing, joking, and whatever.
Ain't nobody
Are we not? Oh, y'all gonna be at home except for
Chanel.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Lord have mercy.
Why, Lord? Why, Jesus Christ? Why?
Sounding like a whole civilian.
It sounds like a whole. That was sound like a fucking.
Chanel, here's what you're not understanding.
No, I'm not finished talking.
Chanel, here's what you're not understanding about the military, right?
Nope.
Hold on, Chanel. Hold on. Stop saying no. And Ferg, hold on, too. Hold on, Ferg. Hold on. Let me grab it. The fact that you even had to open your mouth to even say women are part of the military. Let me show you something that Drip do for the women in the military real quick, since you know every goddamn thing.
Let's go.
Boy, that Drip cold, boy. That
That
Drip
part,
cold,
Drip.
boy. Stop
That
playing.
part.
Like, what are we even
That part,
talking
Drip.
about?
with it.
Like, what are we even talking about?
Hold on. Pause. Can I have my little second?
Shout out to the
And then you
combat
can
vet.
tear me apart. You can tear me apart. You say my little
Nah, we don't even want to waste
Shout out to combat vet.
Yeah, shout out to the
Hey,
female.
salute. And that's the person that I choose the same dirt with.
We know the
So,
women in the military. Shout out to them because my cousin in the military. Shout out to her. You feel me? Yeah.
But really quick though,
Her, yeah.
Hold on, Trey. Hold on. Go ahead, Ferg.
but Stan noticed, but to give homage to the women in the military, if Stan said that to women who were in the military, they'd be ready to go.
Come on,
The
man.
women in the military will be snapped into it sometime better than the men because they are still
Ready to
trained.
go.
They still
on,
trained
Ferg.
to shoot.
Why?
Everybody.
Say
I'm
whenever
just saying though.
I get ran
But the
over.
women do more supportive, bro. Yes, you're gonna be a nurse
Because
Please
you just
stop it.
said
Do that.
some
Do
shit.
not minimize the women.
Wait, hold
military.
on. Ain't nobody talking about no damn women in the military. We never said nothing about the women in the military. We know Ferg just said it's not about black or anything. It's man and woman.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We just said that. We never debunked the women in the military. What are you talking? We talking about you motherfucking things, scrapers and avatars and shit all over the world, Craig, that ain't in the military. We talking about the chat trolls. We talking about Chanel, really cool. But I ain't gonna even say that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm just saying, we talking about women disrespecting the men on all that old following and leadership and all that bullshit. And now that we got to go fight for the country, and possibly it could turn into some huge, like, we don't know. Hopefully it don't. Lord said the same. Because I know we got way more structure than that, but still, at the end of the day, stop the bullshit. Like, we don't slander y'all like how y'all slander us. Not over here. Not on my side of the world, Greg.
Okay.
So just stop. Nobody said nothing about, we can't forget about the women in the military. Nobody said nothing about that.
Call me
No,
Loki. I'm an instigator. Yes,
You
ma'am.
just said, hold on, let me finish. Let me finish, first of all, hold on. You just said, you can't act like the women ain't in the military too. Am I lying? Thank
That's
you.
what you said.
You
Thank
just
you.
got
Thank
dripped
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck you
So
talking
stop,
about?
cap, and respect a player and chill. It ain't that serious because you trying to start an argument with the world, Craig, and we ain't trying to borrow your VCR right now. No, we don't want to borrow your VCR and none of that shit. We don't want to borrow it because at the end of the day, it's grown ass men up here that's military served, combat vet. That's her motherfucking intro. It's nothing but respect.
Did Coach Berg not say the same thing that I said immediately after?
You just got dripped the fuck out.
And women that, and then
Well, hold on, Chanel, hold on. Start over.
on,
What did I say?
You started to say.
No, what did I say?
Started to say it's crazy. Right?
Started to say is different than what he said, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He was ending before Drip came on. He said, yeah, women do play a role, but they're going to play a minor or a smaller role. They're going to be nurses and
Who
this,
said
that,
that? Who said that?
Right, he didn't. No, you ain't for the lie. I'm new here, but he ain't say that. He did not say all that. Now
Hold
you
on,
just
wait,
tripping.
time out.
Bro, she
Ain't nobody slandering no woman up here at all.
She said me, then she said Drip. Who said what? Come on, man.
Coach, you didn't say women were going to be playing a different role like nursing. You didn't say that?
I just said that just now.
Coach, you didn't say that?
But what's wrong with that though?
You're not gonna
Because
push.
you're minimizing the women's
Man,
role.
you don't even listen, listen, it's above your pay grade, Chanel, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to explain it to you. It's above
Hold on, for 2 seconds, and I got you, OG. How are we minimizing women responsibilities and they gotta give us that needle and stitch our bitch ass up? What are you talking about?
Because I just talked about us women being a part.
Without no stitches, ain't no protection. What you talking about?
Like y'all play major roles.
Oh, please.
No, I don't.
We need medicine.
The gaslighting that is happening. Coach Ferg got his whole head on his forehead because he knows I'm not lying about what I said. He knows.
You said what I said, but you misinterpreted what I said.
Hold on. One mic. I'm just saying this, Chanel. How are the nurses playing like minor roles in anything? Y'all gotta give us the medicine. Y'all gotta bring us back to battlefield. Goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta bring us back to the goddamn battlefield. Like how are we minimizing y'all role? Plus, it's something that's in the goddamn battlefield on the front line with staying motherfucking ass.
You would have to ask Coach Ferg because he's the one that's trying to do it.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
So let me explain. Hold on. She jumped in before I got a chance to explain.
Berg, hold on real quick, Berg. Hold on 1 second, Berg. Let me let Chanel go ahead and go because she been trying to get, and I've been cutting her ass.
In the military, I'm gonna listen to what she say.
Hold on, Berg. Hold on. I got you. Hold on, Chanel. Hold on. I've been cutting the ass off. I do admit that, okay? So get your shit off, Chanel, but just don't come up here with that. We ain't trying to do. Come on now, we are acknowledging everybody. Berg just said, from what I heard, it's not about bringing black, it's man and woman. He definitely put both of us in there. So I'm gonna let you go because clearly you said Ferg said it, so I'm gonna let you go and get it out. Go ahead. My bad.
Coach Ferg, am I lying about what you were saying?
Lie like a
Ferg, did you finish your statement?
Yeah.
I said Ferg because he was interrupted first. I wanted him to finish his statement.
Well, hold on. Chanel wanted to say, okay, what did you think that Ferg said? And then, hold on. Wait a minute. God damn it. Chanel, what did you assume Ferg said? And then Ferg could finish his statement. Go.
Oh, my God.
No. What are you, oh, my God, for? Let's let her say what she thinks he said, Shanika. And then Ferg can go ahead and hammer down what he need to hammer down. So go ahead, Chanel. You got the open floor.
Coach got his whole head looking at me, but that's okay. I still love you, Coach. Okay, so what was happening is he was about.
Could you take?
Hold on, just give me 2 seconds. Before you came in, fully drip, what Coach Ferg was saying, he was in the mode of saying women gonna play a lesser role. They're gonna be like nurses. That's what Coach Ferg was saying. Coach, are you gonna sit up here and lie? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. Because hold up. Drip made the initial comment.
I put it on Drip.
Hold up. Drip made the initial comment. I came in and said when I was cut off, right? Now, since you didn't join the military, so I'm gonna explain that when you join the military as a female, first of all, you don't have to register like every man 18 years old have to do. So when you go, you volunteer. You're not going to be you're going to be trained to shoot a weapon. You're going to be trained to low crawl. You're going to be trained to jump. And if you want to volunteer and sign up for some other entities of the military, you're going to be able to get out there and be a combat. I ain't seen one black woman try to be a ranger. I've seen plenty of white girls though. So that's the volunteer. Hold up. Now, like what I said, even in the military, wherever you go, a woman, she can go in and be a mail clerk making good money. She can go in and, matter of fact, she can be a fireman if she want to. She can be an MP if she want to. She can be a welder. She can sign up for any program that they want to. However, when you look at the numbers, 90% of them, 95% of them sign up for admin.
Bird, my sister-in-law put goddamn gas in the tanks. That's a fact.
They launching missiles now because it's all technical. Most of them are not loading up the weapons in the tanks to shoot it. Most of them because they volunteer not to do that. So no, you can't minimize, and I never minimize the women's role, because when I say soldier, a soldier don't distinguish a man or a woman, because there's some females that are better soldiers than males.
That's what you said too. I remember that.
So I don't know where the confusion came in. It was just that, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not about female, male in the military. But see, people that have been in the military wouldn't understand.
A brave too tight.
I mean, yeah, they gonna call you by your last name. And you better not be last every time either, especially in basic training. They'll break all that when they make you take them perms out your head. When that perm ain't in your head about the 4th week, you ain't got no fingernail polish on. You know what I'm saying? You can't get your eyebrows arched and shit. Yeah, all that good love they're gonna give you to get you right. So salute to all the women that serve, because I've been around some hell of a sergeants in the military. Salute to the female sergeant, the baddest. One of my drill sergeants was a female. She got me in better shape than any man in my life ever got me in shape.
Type shit.
Right. I can tell you, I was good. I was running up on your aunties like, what's up? And guess what? They was going.
What you talking about?
So,
what is you talking about?
But what I'm saying is, man, it's just part of it, man. I think every brother should be military ready, military trained, especially when you're young. Man, that shit change your life for a whole lot of brothers, man. Some dudes went in there to find themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes took it too far.
I agree.
I already did. I play sports, so I wasn't surprised. My daddy was crazy shit. I was doing 100 push-ups before I went in. Me and my buddies just hanging out, smoking weed on a Friday night. You know, just to stay in shape. So, you know, I don't know what y'all talking about. And we got up with girls on Fridays and Saturdays. Other than that, we ain't trying to be up in their face.
Hey, listen, right? Listen, right? A lot of people be wondering why I can talk so confident, right? All right, so I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little story, right? So one day we go paintball and on some crazy shit, right?
Lord.
So it's about I'm being dead ass serious. So it's about three police officers. You feel what I'm saying? It's about 5 people that been in the military. You feel what I'm saying? All different type of branches type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. So first game, it's like this. It's all the newbies against, you feel what I'm saying? All the, you feel what I'm saying? The people who been there, done that. You feel what I'm saying? It was a lot of them against. It was a lot of them against a lot of teenagers, right? And I got to tell them, I said, either you follow me or you gonna be out early. Right, so it was about 5 of us, right? Boom, it was about 5 of us. It's probably about 10, 15 of them. Because you know how, y'all know how it is when you go paintball for real. You got two different teams. You got 2 different sides for real. So we got about 15 on our team. They got about 15 on their team. Boom. So I tell them, I said, either you going to follow me or you going to be out quick. You feel what I'm saying?
Look at God.
So, for sure, first game.
That's right, your shit boiling, boy.
I'm talking about, it was only 4 people with us. I had led only 4 people.
All right.
We had knocked on 8 of them motherfuckers.
What it do?
I'm trying to tell you, we was the last 4 in
That's right, your shit boiling,
knocking
boy.
us off because they had some cheap shit like they had like smoke little grenade that they had. It's legalized in
Trey, you got a delay, Trey. You got a delay.
They smoked us out and they had us dirty.
Move your drink.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's how I know I'm ready.
Trey, you got a delay, man.
My bad.
What up, Art?
What it do, family?
put my
Cooling, man.
headphones. But let me see if my phone charged.
What y'all talking about, man?
Trey and his charger.
Yeah, Trey trying to be a goddamn bomb squad victim.
What I'm saying is, can y'all hear me now? Y'all probably can hear me better now. But what I was saying is, we had went paintballing, and the people that I had got to follow me, it was literally after the game, it was only 7 of us left. You feel what I'm saying? In the beginning of the game, it was probably about 30 of us. But I say this to say that, you feel what I'm saying? The people who followed me, we was the top out of the people who was experienced. So yeah, y'all military, y'all police officers, y'all got it. But listen, strategy is strategy. We gonna stay low, we gonna let everybody else get knocked off. They ain't wanna listen, and then we gonna come through the back and we gonna start hitting everything, all types of crazy. They gonna be mad, they gonna be looking. The only reason why we got pulled up is because we had all ended up in the same goddamn building. They had hit us with the smoke grenade and they had smoked us out and we had ended up done. Trying to tell y'all, listen to your boy. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, but look, we gonna listen to Uncle Stan and Coach Bird because they ain't gonna lead us into no track to where as though we can get smoked out. Fuck y'all
ain't no way in hell. Bro, let me tell you something. I fuck with you, right? But ain't no way in hell because you got hit with a gas mask or the gas shit before. I'm following Trey, because guess what? We're gonna get hit with gas time 2, time 4. And when you hit the flow, where we gonna go? You hear me? Yeah, so we'll be that goddamn first time.
That's why I said we gonna follow Coach Berg and we gonna follow Uncle Stan because they not gonna lead us into a spot where we can get gassed out like that. When they smoked us out, I knew I wasn't ready for real. But listen, we had did our thing. That was the very first game. That was the first time I ever went up against any type of professional. I was scared as a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we was going to listen. I was scared of the motherfucker, but we made it through. And I got the
Didn't you say you was sitting already?
Brag about it. Fuck y'all talking about. Yeah.
Hey, didn't you say you was sitting already though? Isn't that what you said?
Boy, this nigga
We ended up getting knocked off, but hey, look, we was top. We was in the top 10.
Boy, look at
so you talk about we were in the first. We was the last ones on our team to get knocked off, and we had knocked off at least 8 of them.
Trey, just because a nigga went to the police and the fire department and they got the military, don't mean they Jordan. Them nigga might not even know how to grab a goddamn bouncer basketball.
No, Drew, listen.
Hold on, Ferg, because goddamn, you ain't finna persuade me that everybody in the military can goddamn play basketball.
No, listen. Here's the thing, though. Once you get it, you basic training, you qualify, right? They make you qualify at the range, right? So everybody is the ultimate test is leading up to the range, right? So the whole first 8-10 weeks, you after the first 2 days, you going out to shoot your gun. They teach you how to break it down, put it together, clean it, and you might do that for 5-6 hours a day. And you're gonna shoot it every day. Yeah, they're gonna shoot it every day.
They are OTC. You do that, you break down the guns and all that in JROT for 4 weeks. I promise you.
Yeah, so just imagine you doing it in basic, then everybody go right now. Here, once you get to your regular, once you get out of basic training, you have either expert, a sharpshooter, or a marksman badge. That's just what it is. Everybody get those, right? Expert, you hit all your targets, maybe miss 1 or 2, I think. Marksman, you miss 4 or 5, and sharpshooter, you miss 4 or 5, and marksman, you miss about 10 or something. But everybody got to qualify, right? Even if you don't make it the first time, you got to go back and do it and qualify. But the thing about it, every 6 months, your unit would go to the range and shoot. And when you get there, every time you go to a duty station, they'll assign a specific weapon to you. And somebody's in there, you can sign, they'll be signing out, cleaning. So they'll assign that weapon to you. So it's assigned to you. And you're responsible for cleaning and everything. But every 6 months, your unit's supposed to go fire your weapon at the range. Right. But the guys who are in the mid infantry, they out in the field practicing real life war games every
Nah, for real.
90 days, 3 months, and they wives be back there at the NCO club with Trey.
Here he goes.
Damn, not with Trey. Goddamn.
I see some
Trey
first
took out
time.
women.
But we
Trey Trey
thugging
was
though.
never
But we
fucking
thugging though. We ready though. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if we thugging.
I can't.
Lord Jesus. Let me go and get him up out of here real quick. Goddamn, he with the bullshit there.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
He ain't dope. Lord Jesus.
Y'all like this shit.
Bird got the hardest intro in the world, Craig. I'm telling you.
It's just something about that time, man. That
Hey,
time of life.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when I said play the song for Ferg, that was the one I wanted. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the one I wanted.
It's appropriate. It's appropriate because Coach is crazy. I love Coach.
No, it's just the time, man. I do, man. I feel for y'all, man. For real, man. Y'all
Listen,
ain't,
we don't need you to
y'all ain't had no fun, man. Most of y'all ain't had no fun. All that, Chanel, you know what ride you need to go get on?
Damn.
No.
Go
And I don't need you to
hold
tell
on.
me.
Go get on a merry-go-round.
Damn.
Go get on
Bro, they don't know about the merry. Bro, I try to tell them, bro, the merry-go-round the best ride in the world,
You know
bro.
what that
You
is,
be
Chanel?
so high in the air, bro. And I'm trying to
Bro,
tell you,
I mean,
bro, it ain't
Trey,
nothing.
what the hell is you talking about? It's so high in the air. That motherfucker ain't nowhere high in the air.
Listen, the merry-go-round, it is high in the air. Let me tell you why. You ain't listening to the reason why it's so high in the air, right?
Okay, go ahead, Nick.
The merry-go-round, right, is so private, right? Because it's so boring and ain't nobody, all right? Like, everybody on merry-go-round, after a while, they just start having their own conversation. Ain't nobody paying attention to nobody.
Damn.
Listen, it's the best thing in the goddamn world. And you, listen.
It makes sense now.
You high in the air, and you high in the air, you did what you did high in the air, and you be so high in the air. I'm trying to told you, the merry-go-round the best ride in the world. I'm trying to
See, Trey, I ain't gonna hold you. You had me in the straight jacket at first, but now I see how you put that together for Chanel. Yeah, I can see how she started having a conversation with her goddamn self going around and around. I got you. Understood, my boy. Understood.
Y'all ain't shit.
They don't know about the merry-go-round. Chanel told me the best time on the merry-go-round that you could ever get. Ex her husband. She done had the best merry-go-round ride ever in the world. It's crazy.
First of all, I live across the street from a park. We have a merry-go-round. I'm not gonna.
You got on the merry-go-round.
I don't have to listen to this malarkey, Coach. Leave me alone.
No, get on the seesaw and just act like you just go up and down by your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
No, man, y'all crack babies don't know how to seesaw, man. You ain't got no leg strength. You ain't got no calves.
On the merry-go-round, on the super.
What is happening?
Oh shit!
Mr. Stan, please take over from Coach.
They ain't got no hands. Tired of that bullshit. Stand on the other line with combat. The fuck you talking about? He on the phone with C4 and 2. Shit, you better listen to what he said. You got me fucking that fucked up. Yeah, you better tell him.
And here's the thing, Trey. Everybody ain't gonna get every citizen ain't gonna get access to a military base. See, understand that. Because if you ain't got a real ID card, like driver's license, you ain't getting in nowhere. You can't get on
I know. Listen, the scariest place to go when you got to deliver something is a military base. I do not like going to the. Listen, I do fast now.
Don't tell on yourself.
Out the goddamn. Listen, I don't
you need a security clearance, man.
ID. You got to get out the vehicle. They got the scanners under the goddamn vehicle. Listen, you can't do nothing in the goddamn. Listen, fuck that. Leave me alone. I don't want to go to the military base. If I'm coaching and I got to go to a military base, I make sure I clean the car the morning before. I'm waking up at 6 o'clock. I'm washing the car on the outside because I'm trying.
Wait, Trey, on the outside. I thought that's what you.
Vacuum it out, Trey. Vacuum it out. You don't vacuum it out.
I don't give a damn. Fuck that. You ain't finna smell a speck of weed in my shit. Fuck that. I ain't no. Hell no.
I'm washing that. You gonna spell
how you wash it on the
all
outside?
that, God damn it. Fuck that.
How you wash it on the outside?
Fucked
I'm
up.
trying to figure out how you wash it on the outside.
I got the goddamn, I got the goddamn,
Sponge, get the sponge.
Rain
Okay.
that shit.
Okay. Oh, shit. Right. Oh, yeah.
The rain come
You
on.
good, Trey, man. All you gotta do is pass that background check, man. Pass that federal background check, you'll be all right.
That ain't no shit. Fuck that. No, I'm not.
You already, so you can already get on the base. You deliver on base. You good.
Exactly what you talking about, Trey.
Yeah,
You can get on base, bro. You gonna be all right, bro. What's, I mean,
That's some young niggas.
I
That's
ain't
some
go
young
back.
niggas.
I
He don't know he
told
got
them not
access.
to send me back. Listen, I delivered on base one time, right? They had sent me to a whole nother building. I got to calling all my peoples. I'm like, fucked up. They try to lock me up. I was fucked up out there. I ain't know I was scared.
Wow,
He thought he was
bro.
getting chased.
That's what
No,
they do.
no,
You gotta watch it on the
whole
outside.
nother building. I had to get a bag.
I worked on a military
No,
base.
listen, I was
It ain't
scared.
that hot, man.
Don't
It
go.
ain't
We gotta
like
wash it
that.
on. But we gotta wash it on the outside. Mhm.
No, Trey, yeah, you
Nigga, I wasn't welcome. I had to put that bitch on my goddamn uniform on
It don't have no warrants though. Yeah, don't have no warrants driving on that motherfucker. They will turn your shit on.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
It is hell.
Lord of Jesus.
I was locked up.
One mic. All I need is one mic.
So what's the big discussion? What we talking about, Drill?
Oh shit. We were talking about at first there we were talking about some I think some music or some shit, and then we ended up Trump came across the airwaves and said we was finna go send somebody some slugs and you know, get some money on for their fun on, and then we were gonna take about 30 little old hot mamas across the block, and then we was gonna bring back the title. And that's where we at right now.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they drop them things and we get some money. You know what I'm saying? We get some oil. We get some of whatever they got over that motherfucker. Because what's the point of doing it anyway if you're not going to take their assets and their resources? Like I said, I feel sorry for the country. You know what I'm saying? But
hold on, bro. You talking about? Hold on, time out, man. You saying? All right, hold on. Okay. So would you say?
I say
What you talking about? I'm a capitalist, man. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I understand that being a capitalist. I understand that. I understand that. You can be a capitalist all day. You know what I'm saying? But
What's your point, Coach? Come on, break it down, man.
So my point is right. You saying America should go bully and take what they got over?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm not the president.
No. You support the fact that he would do that, right? You support that? That he just go over and bully their little stuff and say we're gonna use it over.
Look, man, I'm an American, man. First, I mean, look, man. Listen, I'm an American first.
Yes.
Do I support it? No, I don't support no nation dropping bombs on anybody. But like I say, it's a bigger.
I'd rather us than them. Fuck you.
I mean, Trey, on point. Well, you know, like if we a capitalist society, at this point, we done stretched our arms all across the world, bro. We got strength all over the world, but we need to start gaining resources, bro. We got to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd rather us than them.
But
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying.
Hold on, Trey, hold on. Go ahead for it.
I totally understand what you're saying. However, it doesn't work like that in the world. It doesn't work like that. Now, I don't know what age you are. Are you willing to go fight if he say he needs some bodies to go over and stand on the line?
What you mean it don't work like that, Coach Burt?
Are you of age?
They just dropped them. Am I of age? Yeah, I'm of age to fight. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind fighting for my country. My brother fought.
Listen, if he say come over here right now, and we're gonna go over and take it, you going? You would volunteer?
Would I volunteer?
Yeah. If you with it, you with it. You can't say,
I ain't volunteering, but if I gotta go, it is.
No, I ain't got to volunteer, Coach Bird. Why I got to volunteer?
Okay, hold on. So since you register with the Selective Services, let's say he drafts you, what you doing? You going?
I'm going.
We ain't got no choice.
Okay, so so you gonna go, because if you don't, that's treason, right? So now you're saying America, and this is what I learned a lot when I went to. I was able to hang out with the people of the country You know what I'm saying? I was just the unit I was in. I was around a lot of big wigs, a lot of brash, I saw stars every day. You know what I'm saying? And we would eat breakfast together, right? So, and what I learned is that, okay, when that part of the country, it was a time where if Israel ever got into, well, I'm saying, you know, if that part of the country, the world ever got into a conflict, a lot of those countries that were enemies would come together and band together and just shut everything else out. You talking, you know, Iran, Iraq, all of those other places would come together, right? Because they used to be at war, allegedly, but you know, we know who was starting the conflicts. But anyway, so right now in this modern age, because it's going to take bodies, it ain't going to just be all this punching a button for missiles, because those missiles go hit New York, Florida, California, Texas, all the big, yeah, they're going to hit all the coastal, everything coastal is going to get hit, right? So you're going to lose a lot of good people, right? They're going to tell everybody run to the middle of the country, which is cool. But then you're going to have a lot of people who's going to have to make a decision to go and obtain that. Because once you go and obtain it like a bully, you're going to have to always have fresh bodies over to protect it. Always. You're going to always have
look, I'm not disputing your argument and your case. Like I said, that conflict is deeper than it is more to that conflict. It go back to the 1940s. With Israel and it go back to biblical time. I understand that, but it started, as far as the back and forth, it started in the 1940s when the Ottoman Empire transferred their land over to them. So I understand that Israel has a part to play in a lot of the crap that went on.
About Israel, brother, I'm just talking about that whole part of the world. Don't get it twisted. What you're saying is a big bluff. It's a bluff. He has to get the approval of Congress to go to war, first of all, and they're not at the point where they're going to put America in a all-out sort of, real like.
Right, but he didn't need Congress to go over there and strike the missiles, though. That's where you're wrong, Coach Ferg. He didn't need no Congress because he is the leader of the military. He didn't need Congress to do what he just did a couple hours ago.
It's not war, though.
And like I say, we don't know. And like I say, no, I'm not disputing what you're saying. You make great points, sir. You make great points. I don't want no country to bully nobody, bro. That's not my objective. Where I'm coming from is, as we, like I say, we don't know what really happened. We don't know what they was planning neither in the last couple of months. So this had to be a decision that he felt like he had to make. All right, now, because we don't know all the intricacies. We don't know if they was planning to attack, Israel again. And I'm not saying that Israel is such an important place that we need to use our resources to defend Israel. But at the same time, Israel is a part of America as far as their allies. And so if you fucking up Israel, that means you fucking up our resources too. So it's like you can look at it both ways. Me personally, I don't like no country bullying nobody. I really don't. But also you got to look at Iran and their rhetoric towards America. And all these they attack our online socialism. Like they have a lot of criticism towards America. Like the hate shit is this ain't like an American talking about another this ain't like an American talking about America. This is an outside entity talking about how they're gonna fuck America up. And look, we over here. So
America do the same. Come on, man. What are you talking about? America teach niggas to be scared of countries like that. A black man can go over and be a king over. America teach you to go over, and every time you look over, they got video cameras over.
Nah, Coach, I can't go over there and be no goddamn king. Come on now.
You couldn't. I mean, yeah, you could.
Stop it. Blow your head off over there.
I was about to say,
if you do something dumb, if you do something stupid, you do some weird shit.
Coach Ferg, you've been there. You know what you're talking about. Don't speak to the ignorance.
No, it's not that, man. But it's bigger than the conversation.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
So
but we know, like I say, you got to touch on the points though. They really strike hard when it comes to talking. when they're talking
Trey,
crazy
you
about
wrong.
America, coach.
Yeah, yeah, they just respond to America, man. America's the biggest bully, man. Let's be real, man. They the biggest. And listen, it's all about.
Hold on, Trey, hold on.
It's all about
Go
oil. It's about that. When we went to Saudi Arabia, we went to. I'm gonna tell you when I learned, and this is me learning when I said, "The hell with America, I'll never be a nigga again." When I went to Saudi Arabia, right? Like I said, I was around a lot. I learned that first of all, the king of Saudi Arabia offered every soldier an extra $1,000. Bush said no. But then that's when they transferred Hummer. So in the 90s, we got rid of all the old equipment and bought in the new Hummers and things like that. But here's what happened. When Hussein set all them oil wells on fire, he set about 80 of them on fire. And we went over with all our technologies and we worked on it and capped it off. We updated everything and they owed us billions of dollars, right? Now what America owed them billions of dollars, right? Because America didn't capitalize on the oil. The world is really moving off the oil.
So what we arguing, coach? We not arguing. We talking about the same thing. You just put it in a different context. But because you've been over there, that you got different intel. And like I say, most military people don't want to go through that again, bro.
No, what I'm saying, I understand that. And America don't want to do it because, again, the American citizen is not prepared. The American citizen has not been, and the American brother particularly, have not been allowed to.
I agree, coach. But
So-
they obviously are showing that. I don't know if you want to. They obviously showing that our weaponry is capable of doing half of the work, though.
There's our two.
They just drop.
Everybody's caught up. Everybody's caught up. There's our two. Their weapons are capable too.
They
Don't
just.
think- I'm just
I'm
saying.
not saying, but now they got to recover. Like I said, we don't know. For him to do what he just did down, coach, I don't know. He said he gave him a 60-day deadline for something. These people already knew what was coming. And then babies are dying over there in Israel too. So like I say, coach, we can look at it in both ways. This is why when they restarted this shit, this is what, late last year, right? Listen, they was over there in Israel raping and pillaging too.
But he's over there messing with them. Go on over and get Russia. Go on over and get Putin. He been whooping up on the Ukraine for what, 4 years, man? Go on over. Since he want to mess with the big dogs, he over here messing with the little hush puppies.
Hey, let's watch some trigger words though.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that damn U and that I and that R. Oh Lord Jesus, we're gonna be out. You goddamn internet in 30 seconds. But now, man. But this is an interesting conversation. Go ahead, my bad. I just want to kind of warn y'all.
So you go over and mess with the big dogs. Yes, we talking about a little something probably the size of New Jersey, something, man. Come on, man. You go over now and there ain't number rocks. You like, what the hell? Well, ain't nobody.
That ain't fair to say, coach, because we've been sending assets to Ukraine, coach. You know that, man. How you ain't gonna say that? And we've been protecting little Ukraine.
Oh man, brother, you can say it again. Okay.
Watch that U word.
Go ahead.
No,
my bad.
Yeah, because they already sending the messages out.
My bad.
Well, there's 92 million people that live in Iran.
Oh my God.
Lord, geez, I know I just told.
I didn't know. I just got up here.
My bad, Drip.
Could you repeat?
I think chocolate be caught up. Just really just fuck it.
I didn't hear you. I just got up here, Drip.
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all.
We gotta say the Middle East.
Yeah, say something, shit.
Y'all got it.
Everybody bothered you. We don't fucking ride.
No, coach, I do know that Israel.
Man, listen to you, man. Why you slow niggas don't understand the Middle East, man? The eyes, something, man. Catch up.
Shit, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, we is a little slow.
Nigga 99 cent super sticker.
Hold on, what's on your screen though? What's on your screen?
Lord Jesus, y'all good. Go ahead.
That's why I love y'all, man, because I can't get enough. Y'all niggas.
Bro, and look, bro, I'm on your ass too, because you gonna stop referencing us as y'all, goddamn it. We crack baby 80 era, goddamn it. Stop saying y'all, goddamn it. Shit.
Ain't just a time frame, man. I don't mean that.
And he from the military? Oh shit.
Yeah, hey, work the shit.
It ain't that, man.
Goddamn.
It's part of my life. You know, it woke me up to the BS of America, and it put me in a different mindset early. I'm just glad I caught it early. You know what I'm saying? I caught it early. Wasn't afraid of nothing after that.
Yeah, because he was born in the 80s, crack baby.
I was born in the 60s.
Bird was pre-crack.
I graduated in 86, so
yeah, Bird pre-crack.
Graduated in 86.
Oh, he was around for the zombies and the other shit.
He was born in the 60s. Bird was baby.
Primos.
The heroin baby.
They were smoking. What's your name? What's that embalming fluid?
Yeah, that water, that sherm.
Yeah, sherm sticks and all that. Away from it. I played sports, so I wasn't doing all that. But that was
say for these little young niggas don't really know about that shit, boy. Them real drugs right there, that water. I ain't gonna lie. That's embalming fluid you're smoking.
They don't know nothing about that good country weed either. With they don't have season and stuff.
Popcorn, all that old good. I'm talking about red hair.
Red hair, they couldn't handle it. They'll be done fought on YouTube, man.
It's some motherfucking cigars. It's some motherfucking cigars that'll get you high and weed out this bitch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker, they got some wild shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I know in Jamaica, they got leaves that's goddamn stronger than weed type shit. Like nigga rappers.
Man, listen. They got some Saudi cigarettes, man. We used to get my little Ranger buddy because I was fresh in when I went to the Gulf War. Man, I just made it out of my little school. You know what I'm saying? And was just fresh in, but man, they got some little Saudi. They had some little Saudi cigarettes, man. That shit was crazy. My buddies are smoking. Man, yeah, man, I seen a whole lot. Every brand has its own store in Saudi Arabia. You know how you go to Walmart and you got 50,000 brands and shit. Right. Every brand had its own store. The mall, man, was like 4 stories tall. They even created a man-made wave pool in a lake over it. They run off oil. That's why Saudi Arabia really don't be in nothing, because they control that oil over there. Iran or all them Middle East, that little region right there, they all got oil. They all got something good from the earth. And they want that. It does a lot for different products and different things like that, right? So a lot of this, you know, these terrorists and stuff like that, is just to sort of open up the commerce. But see, America's problem is they don't invest in the poor nigga citizen. If America was to invest in the young bucks today, it'll be a different ball game. See, that's the plan. That's what brothers got to sort of understand, that switch and fight against it. Get what you out of it. Get it before you turn 35, because after 35, all y'all niggas is old.
Hey, Coach, you say the poor nigga citizen.
You want to take your word?
I'm just saying, man. You know, a lot of just think of where we come from, man. We come from the hood. We come from
that ain't slipped my mind. That ain't slipped my brain. The poor nigga citizen was crazy word.
No, but you know, they try to place us at the bottom. But you know, if brothers take advantage of it now, it can be different.
I was about to
everybody on YouTube talk money.
It all depends on how you look at it, right? Because
it ain't how you look at it, Trey. It's how you move in it. We've been looking and talking for years now. The brothers
but listen, right? That's what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, see, you say that it's about how you move and how you doing this and that, right? So boom, right? That's you feel what I'm saying? Like, you saying the same thing I'm saying, it's just in a different way, right? It's all about how you look at it, in my opinion, because it's like this for me. You feel what I'm saying? When I move, other people move. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, other people can move. I could sit there and be like, boom. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, all right, for example, I'll give you an example, right? So I got my CDL. My mother got her CDL right after. My uncle got his CDL right after. My little brother got a CDL right after. Boop, boop, boop. You feel what I'm saying? I say, I'm about to be selfish for real. I'm about to get up, blah. Everybody else stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So it just be like, I know I motivate in a different type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Other people motivate me in a different type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got my my little brother started doing bigger shit than I did. You feel what I'm saying? No bullshit. He started motivating me. I started getting like, yo, like, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Yo, motivate me to do what the fuck I'm doing today type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it worked in different ways. You feel me? I can motivate you and you can motivate me in the same shit in a different way. You feel me? That's all I'm getting at.
So hold on. So hold on. So we didn't win 4 hours on this topic. So we got to change this shit. We got other shit to talk about because that shit wasn't even on the schedule. But I'm glad we had the conversation. I'm gonna play the rest of this video and I'm gonna go upstairs and go get the R. Kelly shit and the fat man. Bird, they say man, bro, finna come home. They said allegedly, because they say really on the cool. The whole part of him coming home is he got some shit on Diddy.
Oh my god, man!
Yeah, it's crazy work, dude. Crazy work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm finna go back upstairs. I had me a Zod break. Yeah, it was crazy as hell. Hold on.
Was something that the International Atomic Energy Agency, an independent.
Shanika, you down there?
Yes.
All right. If you want to pull up something, just kind of share it on your screen until I go upstairs, like 5-10 minutes. That's cool. Or either we could just finish this out. I really kind of want to get off this shit because we've been saying too many trigger words. If you don't mind, Ma'am Jumbo. Like the shit with what up, Teddy Bear? Shout out to the chat. We know we drove y'all out. My bad. It's about, you can do the Fat Joe, the Kelly, or I think some shit happened in the Carmelo case too, I want to say. Oh no, you post some shit in the topics. I don't ever get them.
This nigga.
Yeah, I know. You too.
I'm sure. Present. Okay, hold on. Let me skip. This is a video I saw randomly. Hold on.
You gonna play it?
Secured with serious surveillance, and this black man had been the only member inside for over 2 hours. Yet somehow a cop shows up, demands ID, and claims someone called. But the moment the officer begins blinking nervously with his hand on his gun, it becomes clear this isn't about safety, it's about control. The reason? We got a call, apparently working out while Black is now suspicious. But what's really unsettling is the officer's demeanor. From the start, he blinks rapidly, almost nervously, and his hand never leaves his gun. That's not standard procedure. That's targeted intimidation. The officer insists they received a call. When pressed, he can't explain what the complaint actually was. He stands.
This would, to give a little context, as y'all can see, Buddy is working out, and the cops just come and randomly ask him for his ID. And it's really the second or the latter part of this video that I was gonna talk about, because it's like, man, if y'all don't know y'all rides, you're gonna get caught up. Because that happened to me. I was riding in the car with my homegirl and some other friends. We had just left a party. We was lit. I ain't even gonna hold you. And then it was just a situation where somebody was like, turn right, no, turn left. And we kind of swerved a little bit so we could catch that left turn. They pulled us over and asked for everybody ID in the car. And our dumbasses handed them over like an idiot. Where it's like, hold on, I'm not operating this vehicle. I'm gonna have to give you my motherfucking ID.
I was about to say, y'all drop crazy.
We know. And everybody.
That's what I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know it, but we get down in Baltimore. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You ain't asking nobody for the ID in the school. If anybody hand it out to you, I'm smacking the shit out of y'all. Bet nobody ID in the bitch. The only person that got hand ID is me. I swear to God, that's how we down this motherfucker. I swear to God.
Yeah, we're gonna chill on the B word, but yeah, they got our ass, and it was so funny because literally everybody in the car went to jail except for the one of our friends, and he had just got out of jail the day before. But everybody else went to jail because I went to jail for cash purge. That's what they got us for, because we owe court fees. Like, nigga, child.
Shanika.
When you the only See, that's the thing. Like, that's what I love about my city. We do not, and that's the thing. Like, see, the thing is, like, see, a lot of people think that when people get locked up, that they just be stupid. No, a lot of people get locked up and they actually to that law shit, and they get to teaching other people about it. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't become lawyers, but god damn it, they can damn sure be paralegals if they wanted to.
Yeah. What you finna say, Ferg?
So, like, in y'all car, what you say y'all made a swerve, right?
Yeah, because we were about to make a right, and then he was like, no, make a left. And so she swerved over to the left real quick, and that's how it looked.
Did she turn her blink on?
No.
Yeah, see, they're going to get you for all stuff like that. And, you know, it's ironic that all of y'all went and nobody who just got out didn't go.
Yeah, that was the funny part of that. Like, literally, every single one of us, because because she was she was so drunk.
Oh yeah, it's public intoxication. What'd you say? Y'all owed her what? You said something.
She literally threw up in the car when he went to go run her license.
Oh yeah, it was over. She shouldn't even been driving.
But yeah, but it was her car, and you know how that shit go. But yeah, like we gave up our licenses, not realizing that he had no reason to ask for our ID at all.
But why they take all y'all down though?
Because we all had some shit going on. Like I said,
you owe some shit.
Yeah, they
already. Shanika is crazy.
Shanika, do not feel bad, right? I called the police for my goddamn self, right? Let me tell you how.
Hold up, Trey, man. What'd you say?
I called the police for myself. Listen, right? I'm talking about something. We out there, we cooling. We talking football. The nigga helped me put the bumper on with the goddamn zip ties and all that. We cooling. I'm on my way to work. It's motherfucking 3:45 in the morning. I promise you. I'm driving my uncle's car. My uncle on vacation. I'm on the phone.
My bad.
We
My
work
computer
together.
adding up.
Like, we work together. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm using his car because my car fucked up right now. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. A deer hop out of nowhere. Like I said, it's 3:45 in the morning. I'm going fucking 55, 60. You feel what I'm saying? I'm on a little highway shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's 55, 60 for real. So I'm going 55, 60. Deer hop out. Boom. I hit the deer. I call the motherfucking sheriff office. Like I said, he helped me zip tie the bumper to the joint and all that. We out there talking football, Eagles, Ravens. We talking shit to each other. Yeah, the Ravens suck. I give him my ID because I know I gotta give him my ID to go ahead and boop, 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 wow. I got an MTA warrant. I swear to God, I ain't going to lie, I got locked up. It was fucked up. It was a fucked up morning for real. It was crazy. I mean, it was cool for real. I mean, like I said, he ain't really like tripping. He was like, damn, I got some fucked up news to tell you. You got MTA warrant. You owe this joint. It's not even a jail offense, but I gotta do my job. Gotta lock you up. So I ain't gonna lie. It's the first time I ever rode in the front seat of a motherfucking police car. Cuffs was motherfucking loose as a bitch. I could have got out if I wanted to, for real. But yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Yo. You feel what I'm saying? For treating me like a human being. You know what I mean? And, But yeah, I called the police for my goddamn self.
Damn. Hold on, I'm trying to share my screen again. Okay, here we go.
For over 2 hours. Yet somehow a cop shows up, demands ID, and claims someone called. But the moment the officer begins blinking nervously with his hand on his gun, it becomes clear this isn't about safety, it's about control. The reason? We got a call, apparently working out while Black is now suspicious. But what's really unsettling is the officer's demeanor. From the start, he blinks rapidly, almost nervously, and his hand never leaves his gun. That's not standard procedure. That's targeted intimidation. The officer insists they received a call, but when pressed, he can't explain what the complaint actually was. He stammers, dodges, and shifts the goalposts. The man, calm and well-informed, starts asking the right questions, the kind every citizen has the right to ask. Do you have reasonable suspicion? Why are you demanding ID if I've done nothing wrong? That's when the officer's behavior becomes even more revealing. His eyes continue blinking. His hand hovers near his weapon, asking about warrants, license status, anything to shift focus. None of it connects to the so-called call. Watch the full video and judge for yourself. This isn't just a gym encounter. It's a masterclass in standing up for your rights.
So when I ask questions,
they honestly are banking on you not knowing, you know, your rights and just going along with whatever they say because they have a gun and a badge. And that's why I'm glad now everybody got cell phones with cameras. Had that shortcut where you can access your camera real fast. On your car, get you a dash cam.
But you see how he looked though? You see him? You see, that's the ones you gotta look out for. They got the skinny nose, they got that blonde hair. Most of them with blonde hair, they gonna act stupid. And he gonna be tough. He might be new on the force, so he gotta prove his stripes that he's gonna be a little bit more aggressive towards us. Simple as what it is. That's why you gotta, know the laws. Like you say, clear up any stupid stuff that we did. Just clear it up, man. Get it behind you so you can relax outside and be more at ease, because they're gonna always ask for ID.
Yeah, because they banking on you having a suspended license or a warrant or something where it's like, aha, gotcha.
Yeah, that's how they make money. They always police now.
What you telling me is if you ain't in the vehicle, I ain't gotta show you shit, bitch.
Well, listen. Here's the thing.
Trey, chill with the B word, man.
Trey, listen. When you tell them, man, you better make sure you ain't tipsy or high when you tell them.
Oh yeah, no. You can't be
Listen, you can't be under no influence. So
you better be. You feel what I'm saying? If you can't hide when you high, you shouldn't even be smoking. That's my opinion.
So just be careful. But yeah, a lot of people don't. We say we don't like the police, but shit, as long as I can get through and have a good time, I don't care where they at. But I don't know, man. You just gotta be ready for the law. Shanique, I thought this was a video.
It is.
Oh, okay.
So simple questions as public employees, because
I'm sorry.
To be quite honest, I'm military, right? I know my rights. I know the law. I study law. So I'm just trying to make sure. So in order for you to request and need my information, identification, you must have a suspicion of what? You have to have something.
We have a call. Somebody called in and said that gives us the right to ID.
A suspicion of a crime. You must have a suspicion of a crime. What is the crime that you are suspecting me of?
Again, she didn't elaborate. She said you're asking.
So you have no crime that you're suspecting me of, but you still want me to identify myself. Investigation for what? Because you have to have some kind of crime to investigate, right?
No.
So you just investigate people? You pick people out at random. You pick people out at random and just.
That man said no.
He looked like he just making shit up too. Look at his face.
Like, are you kidding me? You're investigating, but you can't tell me what you investigating.
No.
But you have to be investigating the crime. No. So what you investigating then? Child, these people be playing right in our face.
Yes, they do. That's why we ain't got time to be playing out here.
Just tell them to present ID.
Again, I just told you it's random.
You just told me you have suspicion, but you can't tell me what.
I told you a minute ago. I said we didn't just pick you up randomly.
Suspicion of what crime?
She wanted to know. She didn't say what it was. She said you were acting suspicious. Okay.
I've been in here for hours. Who can say I'm acting suspicious when I've been in here for hours? So again, I would like to know what crime. I would like to know what crime I'm suspected of, because you have to have a suspicion of some kind of crime to ask for evidence for my identification.
No, it don't
This
have
is
to be a crime.
this
It
is
has to
actually
be
a free country. That's the whole Nazi thing of freedom papers. We don't do freedom papers in the United States. I would like to know what crime, because I don't do freedom papers.
You're making this really worse than it is.
I'm just trying to make sure that my rights are not violated.
They're not being.
So suspicion of what crime?
You don't give me idea now. We could be gone by now.
All I want to know is suspicion of what crime. It's a simple question. It's a simple question.
You don't give me idea.
I would like, if I'm going to give you, and that you're requesting ID, because you can't demand, you can only request as a public servant.
And I'm asking.
Yes, and I'm asking you so I can properly give you identification. What crime are you suspecting me of?
Again, there's not necessarily a crime here. We're trying to ID you because we have a call on you. That's short and to the sweet. That's short to the point. That's it.
So
we have other things we can do, man. Sitting here arguing with you, going over.
And I know this, so why?
And all that stuff.
Well, they love playing the semantics. You could have gave me the ID already. Nigga, for what?
Mm-hmm.
You could have told me what crime was already. Why you just sit here and said, oh, she just called and said you look suspicious. Suspicious of what? How do you just look suspicious and you in the gym working out?
Yeah, man.
Did he look like he was stealing? Did he look like he was vandalizing? Like, what are you investigating? Fuck out of here.
Man, Shanika, man, listen, man. I'm sure it was a Snow Bunny that did it, right? Jealous of the sister, because the sister seemed like she was in there working out. She said she'd been in there for hours, right? So it makes no sense.
That's a guy.
That's a guy. He sound like a woman.
Sound like that. Yeah, he sound like that, but it's a dude.
Oh, well, yeah. They make a woman call, so it makes no sense. He's been walking around, man. That's how they do, man. Now, you'll never know who it was, you know what I'm saying? But it's just unfortunate. He's working out. He's probably a regular looking guy, you know what I'm saying, minding his own business. And that's what they do, man. When they think that they can bully, that's what they do. It's unfortunate, man. It's just some bullshit. And look, pompous ass white boy right there. You know what I mean? He gonna
They're
push
in the gym. They're
Yeah,
in the gym, and it's after hours. And the only way you can get in there is with a thumbprint.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, any morning.
Not even a code, but a thumbprint, which is even more specific to you as an individual. There's no way you could get in there without it. And he in there by himself. And it was somebody else that came in there after him, you know, later on or whatever. But he was in there by himself for like 2 hours.
See what I'm saying? But he looks suspicious because
He's suspicious. They mad because they can't afford to go to that gym properly.
No, somebody was in there who told on him. Somebody in there told on him. And that's the thing. Somebody in there told on him. He was already in there. Who else? Who would know he's in there besides the people that's in there?
He was by himself.
That's what I'm saying. So somebody called the police on him. One of them old raggedy ass members or somebody there on the staff. He's in here looking suspicious. He's moving around. Because you know when you work out at the gym, you move around to different little machines and shit. He probably just look up and she look up and he looking at her like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do that shit. They weird like that. I don't want this black man looking at me. He's suspicious.
I thought they said that the staff was gone.
Somebody's in there. He said somebody made a call, a female. So, yeah, that's what he said. She, because that's why I thought it was a girl, like his voice, and I thought it was a female gym or something. But yeah, it's a dude. So yeah, get some bass. I swear.
No, why would I have warrants? I'm here. I'm in the gym working out.
Then we could be going, man. We got other stuff to do.
Do you know how what you are supposed to do as a constitutional person, because you're supposed to hold up constitutional rights, right? That's your job.
Yeah.
Hold the Constitution.
And again,
the Constitution literally says there must be suspicion of a crime. And I would like to just know what crime. That's all I ask. And you can't even articulate clearly what crime there is, which you must do.
I never said there was a crime.
So
I said we have the right to investigate when people call in. We have the right to investigate what may or may not be.
So
to me, it don't look like there's anything wrong. But we
So
still have the right
I would just
ID
like to know. So if I did not have any ID on me, what would you do then?
We try to figure out a way to ID.
And how would you go about that purpose?
Because I already knew you. I already knew you.
If you already know who I am, then why are you asking for identification?
Well, I have an idea.
Oh, so you know who I am. You're still going to ask me for identification.
I said I do.
No, you said you know who I am. I have it on recording. You said I know who I am. I know who I am, right?
I said I have an idea.
So if you know who I am, like you stated, firstly, why are you asking me for identification? I'm just trying to make sure my rights aren't violated. And right now I have this going live on Periscope because I'm trying to make sure that everyone knows that what's going on here.
That's fine. And you're not being violated. We're asking you for your ID, man. You can't drop your ID. You think you're being violated, then do what you got to do. All right. We have a job to do. Somebody called a complaint on you. So again, we work with one. We don't know the details. We haven't called it.
If somebody called to complain, what did they complain about?
That's what I'm saying, Shanika. Wasn't there somebody that walked behind him over on the other side?
It's another officer.
No, I'm talking about behind this officer right here. I thought I saw a person walk over to the machine or something.
Oh yeah, I think it's one other person in there that he said that came in there after him, like after he was there for like 2 hours by himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's somebody in the gym that said he looks suspicious. See, that was the key word, right? So yeah, it's just that's what they do sometimes, man. That's why you can't be a member. See, we think we can want to go here. Well, no, I don't need membership places like stuff like that because I already know how they gonna act. So yeah, man, you can work out at home, man. Get your weight bench like that one behind the police officer. Get your little set, 300 pounds. Sit-ups, push-ups, bench, incline, straight.
But that's crazy though. Like, yeah, you just look like you up to no good. Let me see your ID. What?
But somebody called though. That's the crazy. Somebody in that gym, maybe somebody, because they have people that sort of run it. Keep an eye on it. And he's moving around to different machines. So how can he look suspicious? Oh, he's moving around. God damn it, it's a gym. He moves around. That's what you do. Don't nobody stay in one spot the whole time at the gyms. What city is this?
I don't know. Somewhere in West Bubblefuck. Let me stop. Yeah, I don't know where this at. I don't know.
All right. And again, you're making it way worse than it is, so you get some.
There is nothing around here. There's nothing around here. This is a warehouse building, right? So no one can even see my car from here. So I'm trying to understand who could possibly call you for violation or complaint. So where did you get this complaint from? Because there's nothing around. This is not a resident. This is a commercial area. Where is there a building around or any kind of housing where someone could see my car well enough?
I can see your house.
Suspicious.
I can see your car from one street over. Is your first name Leroy?
I go by Leroy.
Last name.
Sometimes I go by another name, which is my married name.
Okay.
And you already said you know who I am. So I'm trying to figure out if you know who I am. You're saying you're calling about a suspicious. No, you said it's on recording that you already know who I am. So I'm just trying to make sure that we got everything understood.
I'm assuming you came in here on your own. You got password code and all to get in there.
This is the only way you can get in is a passcode.
No, because you let me in, and I don't have a passcode.
They're not allowed to do that. If you see the signs out front, it says you're not allowed to buzz people in. And there's nobody here besides the two of us. And he came in after me, if you can ask him. So,
well, that's all I was asking you, sir.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know. So you know all my information, know everything about me, as you stated.
What is the purpose looking at the car? That makes no sense.
And you still haven't articulated clearly, in understandable fashion, why you're here talking to me. You only said you have a report from someone about something that you can't articulate, which has to be a crime in order for you to even be here, or serving me a warrant if you actually want my identification, which you must have in order for me to actually have to give you identification. You're stopping me from more workout. That's attainable. So I can continue working out? Okay. Well, I just want to make sure this stays right here. Okay.
Look how you said that.
And when did they tell you that? When did they tell you?
You stand like a jerk. What the hell? Yeah, I can't. I cannot. Oh, sweathead. Shiny forehead ass. Leave that man alone.
But this shit is comical though. Now he never said he can stop. He had to stop working out. Come on, man. That
I
sounds
thought you were just in
stupid
the
as
middle of an investigation.
right. Now if he'd have kept working out, he'd have loved to hem him up on one of them weight benches.
Yeah, because now he resisting
Right.
or not obeying a lawful command or some stupid ass shit.
And see the other little Hispanic dude, he done came over because they got his identification now. He's steady staring at the little card. Man, you see the information. It don't take that long to read that little damn card.
I'm thinking like along the lines of what you were saying, because he just said they in a warehouse. So it's not a residential area. Who would have saw him?
That's what I'm saying. For somebody that's he's a member, Sneaker, he's a member at the gym. So apparently he frequents often. He probably goes at night, like some people do. They go at night, ain't nobody there. You see all the machines is empty. Yeah, I can understand that. But he's black. He's coming to their gym. We don't want him here. He looks suspicious. See, that right there, I would have been pissed off explaining it to the cop. I'd be like, hell, I move around in the gym. I'd ask him, you go to the gym? Yeah. What machines you get on? I get on several. So don't you move around? Yeah. Well, okay then. Shit. But I would have just gave my ID because I would have just let them know I'm gonna be writing, and where I'm at now. I advise anybody, if you believe that you are discriminated against or you have been violated of your rights, don't panic. Just go back home, gather the information, write it down, go over your recording, and write to the bosses. Right to the corporate, right to the big people, because the big people, they don't want none of that smoke. And they'll be like, what do you need to fix it? I need all my money back. Plus, if you want to sue, they're going to be like, okay, we ain't need too much, about 20, 50. I'll take 60 out the door and shut up. But yeah, you got to just do it right, especially nowadays, because clearly they harassing this dude. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't got nothing else to do. Mm-hmm. He want that ID, but they gonna tell him he can work out. Come on, man. Somebody's gonna be over working out.
I'll tax $10 all that work. Shout out to Trey with the 499 super chat. He said, "Good night, y'all. My bad again for the B word, and I'm tired. Gotta say thanks for having me. It's all love. All love, Trey. We appreciate you.
Not sorry for the B word.
So here's the thing, Shanika, real quick. That's why I say brothers should become police today.
Yep. I've been saying that too. We need to be putting our kids into law or encouraging them to get into law, especially if you get in when you're 18. Man, you get in when you're 18, you could be retired before you 50 years old.
Yeah.
And you could be making more money in retirement than you were making while you was on the force. That's a fact.
And guess what they ain't gonna do? They ain't gonna be taking out little black babies either. They ain't gonna be running up. Well, hopefully, the good ones ain't gonna be over deleting the women. So hey.
I be saying we need to push our kids into law, political science, push them to be officers, firefighters, EMTs, all that stuff. Because I'm telling you, like, y'all think that stuff ended back in the days with the I'm not going to do the best job that I can to save this person that I don't like? If y'all think that those days are over, you're mistaken.
Yeah, those days ain't over.
Mistaken. But, I'm a crack era baby. I don't know nothing.
Stop, man. No. Just the time.
Just a second ago. Okay. And how did you see my license plate?
Did they follow your ass?
Egg, grocery, and gas prices are going up.
But getting what you saying?
Hold on. Let me put these videos. Hold on.
Okay. Well, let me fast forward it to this other one where they dragged this girl out the car because she was saying exactly what I was saying. Like, nah, I don't got to give you my ID. Okay, real quick.
It's barely 10 seconds into the stop. But if that's true, then why does this end in threats, force, and a woman dragged from the passenger seat? The driver pulls over without issue, explains why he briefly crossed the yellow line, and hands over his ID without hesitation. Just a calm roadside chat. The driver tries to comply, steps out, and is led away. But sitting quietly in the passenger seat is a woman, and she's about to become the center of the storm. The officer asks for her ID. She refuses, politely, firmly, because she knows the law. She's not the driver. She hasn't committed a crime. There's no legal obligation for her to hand over anything. At first, the officer seems to brush it off, but then the mood shifts. Backup arrives. Another officer appears, pretending to make small talk about fishing, about lottery tickets, trying to lighten the mood. But underneath the smiles, the pressure is building. Watch how quickly things escalate from here. Share your opinion in the comments.
Just to reiterate, if you are not operating a vehicle and you have not committed a crime, you do not have to give them your ID. Hey, you're through.
Hey, how you doing today?
All right, what's yourself?
Good, I'm Shooter State's High Patrol. Reason I'm pulling reports back there. Did you know you went across the double yellow line back there?
I was going around the cars that were parked on the side. You have to. There's
Okay,
literally
there's still
no
plenty
room.
of room though before actually going across the yellow line.
They
I'm not gonna be that
nitpicking
sketchy,
like a
right?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stop back there when I went up?
Because there's all the lane and stuff right there, the parking lot and everything. I didn't want to block it.
Huh?
I didn't want to block the lane that turned down into the parking lot and the road right
Man,
there.
they know why he ain't stopped.
And then
But he clearly was just going around other cars like, oh, you had enough room to do it inside the line. Okay, so I
Right.
fucked up and went over the line a little bit. You
Right.
see what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm doing. And you still want to just come over here harass me. Why did you go over the line? Do your eyeballs work? Get the child.
Yeah, it's monkey. But they do, you know.
do you have your ID on you, ma'am?
I'm a passenger. I don't have to give you my ID.
Okay, all right. Come on, that vehicle for me, sir.
See, they already made the plan to do what they gonna do. They separated
Didn't even
him.
see you back.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I was going to say. That's why they pulled him out the car immediately, because they already know that it's about to be war between with her. Because she's like, nah, I'm a passenger. I'll have to give it to you. And she said it very matter of factly. And see, they don't like that type of tone. They like the yes, sir, no, sir, okay, sir. Like, they like that tone. When you like, nah, I don't got to give you my ID. But thank you, have a good day. They don't like that shit. Look at them.
Especially when they with a group. When they with a group, oh man, shit, yeah, they real tough. But
Sarah's looking at the fishing poles.
Oh.
You guys fishing today?
No.
No.
Yeah, just getting a ride to drive through.
I got you. Dino's
Yeah, to get my dad tickets.
lottery tickets. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know, right? No, he spends way too much money on it.
Keep playing, you gotta win eventually, right?
You see the games that they play?
Yeah.
Now you want to be my friend and have random conversation about where we going and what I'm doing. None of your business. Fuck out my face. Write the ticket or let us go if you're gonna give us a warning. But what are we doing here? What are we really doing? I'm telling you, they definitely. I know for a fact because I used to work when I worked at the driver's license office. The sheriff, the highway patrol that used to be in the. Used to tell us, them troopers tell us all the time, like, yeah, we gonna sit there and ask questions because we want you to catch yourself up in some bullshit. Cause see, we don't know what's going on, so we got to figure it out. Child.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's wrong?
I don't have to talk to you. All right.
Nice to talk to you too.
Yeah.
But you've been talking to him.
Huh?
Or
Yeah.
shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I know this gonna sound very judgmental, but she sound like she looked like a crackhead. Oh no! Does she not have that meth head voice? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but she sound like she looked like somebody they want to investigate. Like, and then you saw on the car roof, the sunroof, it had the little alien with the weed flag on it. Like, yeah, y'all look like y'all look so good. That's why they got pulled over. Then she don't have an attitude too.
Yeah, sneak.
Well, you just hit the crack pipe, girl. Bye.
You crazy?
Listen to her voice though. She sounds like
Hold on,
Mr.
hold on. I want to answer your question. Is it 3 people in the car too?
It's just 2.
I thought it was 3. Because it seemed like 2 people be answering him. She was answering, then he asked her a question. She said, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like,
She
she
high.
okay.
I'm just catching the ride. We know what's up.
See, they was probably following her and he picked up or something. It could be a whole lot because they don't never tell you the whole story.
She looked like she might be a toot. I don't know. I mean, talking about she looked like she sound like it's me. Just adding all kind of bullshit. Hey, listen, but her voice do sound a little, I don't know. She got that voice. I don't know how to describe it, but they all have a certain type of voice where it's like, oh, y'all sound alike. Like, what is the drug doing to your throat? Like,
Yeah, be fucking it up. They be tweaking.
yeah. But they all do sound alike, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but they sound alike.
You know, horror, huh?
Yeah. Of course.
Horror must know you then too?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Looking for your name.
I don't have one. Williamson. Yeah, I don't wear a name tag.
What is that? You don't want people to know who you are?
Nope, then if you don't like me, I can tell you I'm whoever I want to say I am.
Oh no, I will never face it, okay?
No, there's just nowhere to put it. And I wear a different uniform than everyone else, so.
No, I don't have to.
Oh, wait a minute.
You see
Hold
that
on.
shit?
I think it is 3 people in the car.
See what I'm saying?
It do sound like somebody else is in the car. Yeah, like the third person being friendly in the back seat because she old friendly asshole. And the one in the front, she know the drill because she done been to jail before and she ain't going back.
Yeah, she like, not today.
I ain't talking to you. Talk to Jessica because she the dumbass. You right though. You right. Yeah, it's 3.
I do know my rights. No. For what?
Ma'am, get out of the car.
For what?
Don't make it the
No, hold on a second. Tell me why. I don't. For what? Give me probable cause.
You don't need probable cause.
That's a lie.
Don't make it go this way.
Listen, that's a fucking
Get out
lie.
of the car.
No, I'm recording. I am recording right now. I hope you know that. I don't have to. I am a passenger. I didn't do anything.
Charged for no reason.
For what?
He can ask you to get out of the car. at
No,
any
he
point.
can't,
Yes,
actually.
He can. It's
He
Supreme
cannot.
Court case law. Case law. Get out, or I'm going to crawl up in that front seat and pull you out.
For what? What did I do?
Doors unlocked.
What did I do?
Get
I'm
out.
not getting out of the car.
You're gonna go to jail.
For what?
Refusing to get out of the car.
I don't have to get out of the car. I know my fucking rights, bro.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit in their car.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They got a whole bunch of shit. All kinds of
Got
wires
a couple
going through.
noodles on her lap.
Damn, she got some noodles on her lap.
Yeah, she had a couple noodles on her lap. My greedy ass noticed that instantly. But yeah, they had the dice and I thought this was the cop car at first, and I'm like, nah, this is just regular civilian car. But yeah, like the GPS, the rate, like all these cords and shit. What y'all need all these cords for?
Yeah, they had about 6 cords.
So many volts or amps or whatever. Like you can't have this much stuff plugged in. Like
Draining the whole battery.
for real. Like what is going on here? And then look up, they drag her right on up. I gotta talk about case law. What? So now I gotta study case law?
Yeah,
Oh, you gonna act like I don't know the case law?
But you see how he didn't have no. He said he had a. He said what his last name was, but he said he ain't got to wear a name tag.
When did they start doing that?
I don't know, but if he ain't wearing a name tag, just think about the ramifications of that down the road. You won't even know who to file a complaint against. You won't even know who's who. They have the authority to do that. I just wish brothers would get in on that side right there, boy. They'll slow down with a whole bunch of bullshit if a whole lot of brothers start joining. They will slow down. They'll be like, hold up.
I feel like a whole bunch of brothers would have to join at the same time. Because
Yeah,
I
at
feel
the
like
same
if they
time.
trickle in one by one, they're gonna get sucked into the system.
Yeah,
which is what I feel is already happening right now.
Yeah, at the same time, you're right. I agree. That's what I mean anyway. So you point on right there. Yes. Yeah, I'm just like swarm it.
Yeah, we up in here. Yeah, whole graduating class, nothing but us.
Yeah, all over the country though. That would be
lit. That would be lit.
They had to change some laws then because like we can't have these brothers out here smart and armed. No.
You really fit to see what gang activity is like. So you don't even say cops ain't nothing but a big old gang, which they are. Like it'll really be one then.
Yeah, I think most brothers, they're at least the brothers will make it home every day. It wouldn't be all that. I don't think it'd be a whole lot of that illing because they had to level itself out.
I just feel like if we all joined at the same time, they would make it home because they wouldn't act the way that the ones that don't make it home act. Not to say that they all caused it, right? Because I'm definitely not saying that. You have some people that just don't want to go back to jail and they'll take you out when you pull them over for a regular traffic violation. You feel me? So I know that it's not all their fault, but I'm saying like the way that interactions go a lot of times it just go left when it don't have to. And it's just like, bro, like chill out. Just like them in the gym. Like if you know how to approach a person and have a conversation with them, it don't even have to be all that rah-rah, but you coming over there with the rah-rah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, don't step to be on level 10 and then expect for me to just, you know what I'm saying, not match your energy. If you a stranger, like you can't expect that because you just don't know people.
Yeah. But the crazy part about it, they a lot of times they violate your rights intentionally and say you can't do nothing about it. That's the messed up part.
Yeah, because they hoping you just gonna shut up and go along with it. Because that's what a lot of people do. They don't know. And so they just go by what the cops say because they assume that they're a subject matter expert. And it's like, nah, these cops don't know these laws.
No, they don't. Because they ain't even got no ID tag on. That smells danger to me.
Right. Like, what? And then he sat there and said it. Yeah, because that way I can just tell you whatever I want. Like, really?
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
You want to act like you don't get it. Okay.
And it's on video, right?
Right.
I think we can use it in law, but apparently he got the law on his side.
That. And they could do no wrong. They're just, just automatic immunity, I guess. Like, whatever. It don't matter what I do. I'm going to get away with it.
Well, I can see that tone coming from officers now. Why? Because of the immigrant situation. So I can see that. That's why I say that real ID, they're going to check everybody's ID. That's something that they're going to do. After the June 30th, what you got to get your real ID because they checking IDs. And if people ain't registered, they're going to be getting shuffled around.
Yeah, it's something else that they plan on doing, allegedly. Let me say that, allegedly, right? Eventually, they're going to get to a point where everybody's driver's license is going to be like a passport card. And it's not gonna be like, because you know how you could go to one state, and if you ain't never been there before, you ain't never been in their database, you can go and sign up and get you a license and take you a fresh picture. You could have anybody go in there and get a license because they don't have a picture to compare it to, and and everything is jurisdictional, so you can't see or have access to another state records. All I can see is if it's suspended in another state, but that's it. I can't, or that. But yeah, if you don't have one, anybody could go in there and give it. But they about to stop all that because again, it's gonna start. We just gonna have a passport card, and that's gonna be driver's license, and that's how they gonna get everybody. Or at least, supposedly the bad guys that got all these different state IDs. Because I know a couple people that got licenses in multiple states, and all of the licenses are valid at the same time.
Look, it was a video with DJ Academic. Tasha K did a little live on it. Shit, he ain't even got his passport renewed. So, what he gonna do? He been quiet. That's
Oh, you saw what he was saying, all that stuff about his mama and how they came in the country like illegally and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there a statute of limitations on that? Because I'm like,
well, he's running his mouth. They'll if it's still under that, they can come snatch him up too. They'll ISIS their ass for real.
Yeah, like I don't know why he was saying that. Like, stop blasting your mama, but
He blasting himself too. Shit.
yeah, niggas going there. Niggas going.
His passport's expired. You can't do that. You can't let it expire. And he not from here, so he'll have to go back there and get it renewed. But it's expired, so he might have some problems in making it back. Because America ain't playing with that shit.
Yeah, there's a little less than a minute left on this one. Wrap it on up.
Yeah, cool.
Otherwise,
Your lip is bleeding.
You lip bleed? What the hell?
Game or not?
Child.
This is stupid. I didn't do anything.
It's not stupid.
Back the fuck up.
Stop.
No,
That's
bro,
how
get
this
off
was.
of me.
That's not how this works.
Dude, I didn't do anything. Get off. Bro, stop. I didn't do it. Bro,
What happened? Oh my God.
That was the end of it, child.
So
This is crazy. Get y'all a dash cam. Have that shortcut on your phone. Know how to access your video recorder. I mean your camera instantly. Have it set up to where it goes straight to where you can record a video. Not even taking a picture where you got to swipe over down. Straight to record the video. Have the audio set up too in case you can't. If you can't, have your video up. Record the audio. Like, man, these people out here wilding. I tell my boys, if any police officer approach them on some rah-rah, the first thing I want them to ask is, am I being detained? And if that answer is no, walk your ass on. Don't you produce nothing. Am I being detained? No, have a good day. Go on about your business. Is that the wrong thing to teach them, Coach Ferg?
How old are they?
What?
How old are they?
12, about to be 13 and 15.
Do you believe that they would be out doing something illegal?
No, I was just saying for the rest of their life, like, just don't even speak to them. Don't talk to them. Don't say nothing other than, am I being detained? And if the answer is no, walk away.
I never really got pulled up on by the police when I was young. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times before they run up on you, they watch you. A lot of times people don't pay attention, but they may watch you, especially if they're behind you. They may watch you for a block or two. When I was coming up, they would catch a lot of people with binoculars and they would just watch them for a while. Then they run up on them. They know exactly what they're looking for. And I know, if they good guys, and they more than likely wouldn't get ran up on unless they asking them some questions about something they may have seen or something. And if they do any type of behavior, so it depends on where you at, because every cop in every city ain't the same. It ain't the same. So.
A lot of cops, what they do is, I'm telling you, I know them. Look, what they do is they cause conflict. It's a thing called if you look like you out of place. Look, some of these cops in these cities, based on your race, man, you can be in a predominantly not the same skin color as you. You out of place. You deem out of place, so they come up there and try to service you and get you going. You know what I'm saying, bro? They do that. They intentionally pick out certain people. You know what I'm saying? If they bored, they will create conflict in certain cities. Like if you go around Memphis, they try their best not to have contact with people, right? They really, because it's so violent, and then the cops, they want to make it home. In certain cities, they try not to have contact with people. But in predominantly white cities, what they usually do, you are out of place. When you black, you already up to something. Or they want to get in your business. How are you able to come over here? Or do you know somebody over here? All of them questions that they ask is just the egg on situation, bro. Because really, they don't even supposed to ask you where you're coming from, where you're being. That's your personal business. You know what I'm saying? Does it have anything to do with the crime? Nope. Man, all them questions that they ask, bro, is just to get you in trouble. And if you keep talking to them, you ain't doing them starting up a conversation to keeping the conversation going to where they can get aggressive with you, where they can trap you up. And the first thing they're gonna do, and what they do in Texas is they want to get you on edge to where they can say, well, if I can't lock him up this way, they'll ask you the question, are you feeling like you want to hurt somebody or harm somebody, so they can send your ass to a psych ward? Yeah, they trick you. Yeah, that's how they can get you. If they get you and they can't find anything else, you better not say, I do this to somebody. Oh, you feel like you want to hurt somebody or harm somebody, bro, they gonna send your ass to the crazy house.
Okay,
Yeah,
Shanika,
intentionally.
with your boy, hold up, Shanika, with your boys, right?
Yeah.
Tell them if they ever happen, let them know that to ask the officer if they can call their mother.
They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna let you.
Vic, stop it. No, listen. That's when they say, sons, if you get pulled over, first thing you do is ask if you're gonna be detained. Yes, no, maybe. Then, can I call my mama right now?
No, they're gonna say you under investigation. You call.
They're going to allow your son.
They are not.
To call you.
They are
My
not.
sons are under the age of 18.
Yeah, okay. Shanika, listen, Shanika, I'm trying to tell you, we used to have seminars on what a young man should do when encountered by a police officer. And all I'm saying, if they out in the park and the police run up on them, because they gonna approach it in a friendly way. Hey, little fellas, come here, let me holler at you. And yes, what you mean, Mr. Officer? They gonna say, we just want to ask you some questions.
Oh, it's over then.
No, they kids. What type of questions? They have a right to ask. Just some questions about something y'all may have seen. Hey, I ain't seen nothing, man. Also, I ain't seen nothing.
Look at your children like they kids.
Victor, stop it, man. It ain't the same. Listen, it ain't everywhere. Ain't Mississippi. I lived in my last.
That's everywhere, bro. Look, that's everywhere. I know actual cops, bro. They don't look at your kids as children, bro.
Shanika, my last neighborhood, I had 3 white police officers on my block. One of them was my next door neighbor. The man used to invite me over to have drinks, and I'm like, no, I don't drink. The other one lived across the street, came over and signed the paperwork before I could get my moped registered. The other one lived at the other end of the corner. It was 5 of them in the little subdivision right there. Nobody looked at me and my family like we was on some bullshit.
All right. That's what they were saying in front of your face.
The kids used to ask me to come play back. Well, that's all that counts is in my face. Because what they do behind my back, I don't give a damn. I wasn't worried about it. So anyway, can I call my mama? Let me call my mama. And they're going to say yes. Mama, they got us pulled over. Where you at? Well, they just asking us some questions. And the police officer, he going to run it down to you. Well, da-da-da-da-da. Where can I come pick my son up? Man, we great. Just let him go. Everything's straight. Because he ain't did
supposed to question no mind without a grown person
like
involved.
I said, police,
bro,
a lot of times police watch you before they run up on you. So they don't just run up on you. They catch you on some suspicious type shit, swerving in the street. You know what I'm saying? Then towards the end of the month, like everything towards the end of the month, if they ain't got their arrest records up, they start picking niggas. That's what they do. But it ain't like that just everywhere you go in America.
It's like that everywhere you go. If you brown skinned, bro, don't you let Ferg fool you. You better be on the lookout for them folks. They actively target certain people. Have y'all heard about the Brown Roundup?
I got felonies.
The Brown Roundup.
I got felon friends who talk to the police like they just rolled one last week. Ain't nobody harassing black folk like that, man. Police ain't harassing black folk like that, man.
All right.
It's the motherfuckers who want to get stupid and talk silly. Knowing you just smoked a blunt. Shut up. Shit. You ain't nothing. You ain't got to argue that shit. Get home. Shit. Okay. It don't make sense. That's why the crack era, man, just crazy as hell. You can't argue with every point. It ain't gonna do you no good. Get home. You just went to go get some eggs. You smoked your little bleezy. Hey, man, you smoke. Yeah, man. It ain't even a crime no more. So you ain't got to go man, everywhere. Oh, yeah.
It's a crime, Ferg. Smoking weed is a crime, bro. They just allowing folks to do that because them white folk can get money off of it, bro. Look,
What ain't a crime?
I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna show you something. I can tell you how they can actually lock up a lot of folk right now. They can lock up a lot of people right now, and smoking marijuana is a crime. Any person that's a licensed gun owner that uses that marijuana, bro, they can potentially take you to prison, bro. Because
they
on
need
that
to lock
farm,
up every white guy in Tennessee. Every white guy in Tennessee smoking weed. Well, okay then.
But okay, when you sign up for to get purchase a gun on that farm, they ask you, are you like a marijuana user, or are you on certain drugs or whatever? Once you check no, and you pop up with marijuana in your system, if they pull a blood sample and you have that shit in your system, you basically done lied on that the government docket, that form, in order to get that firearm. Bro, they can lock out a lot of folks up. That's why I don't smoke weed. Once they pull a sample, but they can lock up half the United States, bro. Marijuana is not legal. It's not legal, bro.
Federally, hold up. Federally, it is not. No. States, Tennessee, they got dispensaries all through the state. They're not going to go lock up every white boy in Tennessee with a gun.
Yeah, because majority of the white boys either operate
Stop
with
it,
police.
Big. But still, you can't say it doesn't really. Okay, yeah, it happens. Okay, I can't argue. It happens.
Shanika, can you go find that form that you have to fill out to purchase a firearm? And look, I don't know, I think about 17 on the list. That little box, bro. They can actually lock up half the United States. But marijuana is not legal, and especially with in possession of a firearm, you can't even hardly drink beer and tote a gun, bro. These folks, y'all better stop believing it. But these police are actively targeting folks because you are deemed out of place in their mind based on how they were raised and what they believe of you as being a black person. All that time about some they gonna let you call. Man, it be niggas locked up for 5 days and ain't got a phone call. Police ain't fair. What the hell? No, that's why they want to put that felon on you, because the United States Constitution say once you catch that felony, they can treat you like a goddamn slave, bro. And that's in the Constitution. Man, y'all better avoid them police. And majority of the time, when they'll even get mad if you don't talk to them. And y'all missing out on a lot of money by talking to them. Look, they don't say nothing and let them illegally lock you up and go put them charges on, get your money. Them white folk doing it. The white folk got shows based on not saying certain things or knowing the law and getting police in trouble. And guess what? They're getting big money, big retirement checks at the police, because the police don't know the laws and they enforce their feelings on you. That's what they doing. They will literally lock you up because you voice your opinion about what they are doing wrong. They'll know they're in the wrong. Get you tangled up in the system because you got to miss work and fight that and lose this and lose that. Bro, sue their ass. And guess what? Even when you sue them and come out on top, they still don't be in trouble. We pay they fees. Every time a police gets sued, that's why your water bill going up, their light bill and everything going up, because guess what? These dumbass police out here messing over folks and the white folks suing them. Now your garbage bill done gone up because somebody got to pay for what this stupid motherfucker did. Boy, y'all don't know how this shit go. Them folks target you. They ain't finna give you no phone call, bro. So whatever, hey, they ain't finna do it. You can ask anybody that got locked up or whatever. When they take you in there, man, it be 10 hours before somebody find out where you at. And then if you talk the right kind of mess, guess what? They might not find you for a week or a month.
In the building. Ain't it though? Man, look, we've been streaming for about goddamn 6 hours. What's going on, Chad? We finna give our final thoughts and get up out of here. Shout out to Combat Veteran. Shout out to Trey Ferg. Shout out to everybody at the panel. Shout out Rooster. Everybody and everyone's. We finna give our final thoughts.
Yep.
Ferg, you wanna? Oh, Ferg already dropped down. Chanel, you down now?
I am down here.
All right. What's going on? Did you have a final thought, or did you have something to get to the conversation earlier?
No, I had a good time on the drip show. Hey Trey, you're making me die over here from laughing. It was a good show.
I appreciate you. You had a cool show. You and what's the name? Carmen Crazy Ass. Talking about Sidewalk Shawty. That was funny.
Thanks.
She crazy. Shanika, you want to give? Oh, I'm sorry, Rooster. You want to give your final thoughts, G?
My final thoughts, y'all be good, be safe, and when the police come to you, approach you, hey, shut up and get the money. Shut up and get the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna barbecue. I'm finna get it on.
Hey, you over there seasoning? That nigga shaking that motherfucker seasoning.
I hear it.
What you cooking, Rooster? What you cooking?
I'm finna cook some chicken legs on the smoker and some real.
Chicken legs. That nigga shaking the shit out of that motherfucker season.
Oh yeah, that's Canadian. That's Canadian steak season.
Season to the ancestors tell you to stop.
Damn. You say Canadian steak season. Where you buy that?
I heard of that.
Yeah, it's got a unique taste. It's kind of it's a little salty, sweet, and spicy. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try. Where you buy that shit at?
In the back.
Local grocery store around here.
Okay, baby. HEB probably got that motherfucker. Okay. And you put it on what, Rooster? Everything.
I put it on everything. And we got this other stuff. We got some Ole Miss season. There's barbecue. Stuff. It's a boy. Shit, you can't get this stuff somewhere in other states though, because some of this stuff is made by like local.
Right. You're
people.
Right. I got you.
So you pay, boy. It's good though. Won't be none
left.
Okay. That's a bit. Shout out to Rooster. Shout out to the Comeback Vet for the $20. She say the Drip Nation, and I appreciate you. And one more time for your mind.
All right, bye guys. Y'all have a good one.
That's a good night. What up, Tierney in the building? Shout out to Tierney, my other baby mama. She got another one of my babies. Lord Jesus, the Drip kids just keep spreading. I got nephews. Shout out to my nephew Agon. Shout out to Stan grandson and my nephew too. Unless you want to come and talk to us about something. So finna get about this motherfucker. We've been going for like 6 hours, I think. 7 hours. If you got something to say, we'll definitely entertain it. If Shanika feel like it, if not, it'll be the Drip and Tyranny show. Shanika, you had fun today? Was that weed good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you hear my other question?
Yeah, I said yeah twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, other than that momentary issue where I got upset, I had a good day.
What you got upset for? I must have been
my door handle.
Oh man, Shanika, you need your ass whooped. I seen this shit. I'm like, so watch. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Is it an AutoZone over there by you?
Yeah.
So at the AutoZone, they got this paint. It's like a fingernail paint brush thing, and all you do is match the number of the color silver that's in your dough to the paint. Like they got it for sure. And all you gotta do
it's not silver. It's like a candy white.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm dead ass. It's
like a pearl.
sparkly and shit. Yeah, like a pearl.
It's how it's not sparkly, but it just shine like the red kind of pearlish. Okay, gotcha. Understood.
Fuck you, my shit sparkly, nigga.
Your shit is not sparkly, but you probably got eyelashes on in front of your shit, huh?
I surely do not.
The fuck. So
I ain't that ratchet.
What you do? Shit. So what you do is you drove goddamn me. What's that motherfucker called? They got them big ass bubble. What is it called?
I don't know what you talking about.
That motherfucking not the Ford, but the Mercury.
Oh, the Grand Marquis.
The Grand Marquis. Yeah, y'all ass ratchet. So
shut up, nigga. That's a car that old folks drive because it's a smooth ride.
I bet it is. Somebody
sure
grandma.
And it got a V8, so I
driving
tell that gas that motherfucker go.
Yeah, somebody was driving Miss Daisy in that motherfucker. It's cool, but look. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Hearing to say she need an intro. I just need about 35, 45, 35, 45, 35, 47. I just need about 35, 47 and we can get you done. We can get her done. We can get her done. Yeah, Shanika, get in the inside of your door, it's a paint code. Go to AutoZone and tell them hoes the paint code. I'm telling you, they got it. That pearl shit is like classic because like it's a lot of cars that's pearl. Like the Escalade pearl, like that Lexus got a pearl too. And I ain't really seen a Benz pearl like that. But yeah, they got the paint code. And Shanika, all you do is literally just like, oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one better. If you think that's too much for you, they got another one that's like a pen. And all you do is like write on it like a marker. Literally, it like, man, Shanika, I'm trying to tell you, it's easy. Easy breeze. And it'll like fill that motherfucker in. No bullshit. And you just let it dry. That's all you gotta do. I'm talking about like, it got the primer, everything already in there. The motherfucker shine, I forgot the name of that shit. Damn, what is that shit? Oh, the motherfucker clear coat. That's what it's called, a clear coat. They got the clear coat, the paint, everything already mixed together. So when you put it on there, it's already ready. But that's small. I wouldn't even sweat that. Tell them to go to AutoZone. Matter of fact, if you give me the paint code, I just get it on Amazon and just send it.
It's noticeable.
Bro, no, it's not. It's bit like, okay, so
I'm not bougie.
This picture up and show these folks that bullshit.
Don't do that, Stan. I am not bougie at all. Like,
Stan, the motherfucker like a goddamn
I feel like
bug.
I'm
It's like a bug, Stan. It looks like a fucking bug.
No, it don't. It's like the whole door handle.
No, it's
like get
not.
out of here. Like they need to go to jail for that. How they gonna hit my shit? And going? They were supposed to give me their information or get, like quit playing with me.
Snake. It's not even bigger than the tip of your fingernail. Okay, thank you. So if you get the paint code inside your driver door, you'll see the paint code. It's the little white shit with all the information on it. Get the paint code. And yeah. So somebody post a Discord link too. We're finna slide up to the Discord.
Stan posted it.
All right. Sherry, what it do, little baby? I saw Miss Sherry.
What up, Sherry?
Sherry.
That sure. Brr.
Tierney say TMKC spot me 50 for intro. Damn.
That's
damn. She said she was seeing. Oh, that's Sherry. What up, Sherry? Sherry. Shit. Okay. I don't know. She say she can see now. Why you couldn't see? Sherry. Sherry. Okay. What? Y'all crazy.
That's funny.
So we finna get up out of here, man. Shanika, you wanna get your final thoughts, little baby?
I appreciate everybody that came through and rocked out. Everybody that hit the panel, everybody that hit the comments and engage with us, we appreciate that. Everybody that cloud watch, fuck it, we appreciate y'all too. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, the Content Plug. You can just search up Content Plug 93. You can just scroll up in the comments as far as you can go. Click on every link. We building around here. Shout out to everybody that sent the Cash App, everybody that hit the Super Chat, Romelo, Haiti Pendergrass down. Shout out to TMKC, Dr. Frizzle Frost. Shout out to Big J Curry with the Big Wrench Squad. Shout out to Trey. Special shout out to Combat Veteran with that fire-ass intro. A little jelly. That thing is like a little movie, a little mini movie or something. Like a mini movie. Danny said she needs somebody to spot her 50 so she can get her intro.
Pull up to the Discord, Tierney. I mean, it just get rolled over to that. It always get rolled over to the Discord pretty much. We finna slide over there one time for your man.
Shout out to Stan the Man.
Yep.
For coming through. Dropping them gems. I hope y'all were listening.
Right.
That's all I can say about that. Because I already know where I'm going to be. Sir, yes, sir. What I need to do. You ain't even got to say it twice. I'm listening.
Shit, big. Can you hear us? I can't hear you. You got the goggles on. Shit, big. We can't hear you. I can't hear you, Sherry Bear. We can't hear you.
You gotta check your audio settings.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Can y'all hear Sherry Bear?
Nah, I can't hear. Thank you, TMKC, for dropping the links. Make sure y'all click on all the links and subscribe to all the channels. If you're a content creator and you fuck with us, let us know. Come on over. We support everybody that support us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drip, fat banana head ass.
Yeah. Shout out to Shanika looking like a roll blunt. She like a Philly. She look like a Philly, and she threw.
Whoever said earlier, thank you, because that's what I was thinking of that I couldn't put my finger on.
Yeah, I bet. But shout out to me. Shout out to the Drip Nation fees. Shout out to the Drip Nation as a whole. We going to the highs at the Drip Court. You feel me? That's how it go. It get a little more interesting. You know what I'm saying? You know, cuss motherfuckers out, type shit. You know, you got to know when to hold and fold type shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to walk away. You got to know when to run, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to y'all, man. Always hell of a show. We getting the hideout together literally as we speak. You know, the background aesthetics, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We get it together.
Type shit.
So, we finna go to the Discord. And we finna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Anybody need help with that shit? If you a member, I got you. Tierney hit the Discord. If you bought it, you know, motherfuckers be scared of that Discord. Shanika at the door, she might bite you. You know, she big bodyguard in the building. Smelling like a roll blunt. Yup, and you through. Yeah, Stan, don't be talking as much in the Discord, so y'all ain't got to worry about that. He be chilling. And I'm lying.
Y'all go shut the fuck up and listen.
Shit.
Buckle your double
Buckle them bitches. Buckle them bitches. All right, Miss Joy. Shout out to Miss Joy holding it down always. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Miss Joy. She over there running the numbers up. I'll be over there watching every morning, damn near. I ain't lying. Shit. Shout out to Miss Joy in the building. And my little compadre. Yo, but, you know, we just here so we don't get fired type shit. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? We just here so we don't get fired. We just here so we don't get fired. Goddamn shit. I gotta change that outro video. Shanique, what the hell you over there geeky looking at? Motherfucker. Nah, shout out to Shanika though. Why I
Thank
don't know,
you.
but she here.
Wow.
She here, so she have no fear. Yeah. That's what I said too. Wow. So, nah, man, I appreciate this shit for real. And when I said earlier with my apology, I did mean that. I definitely meant everything I said. To the folks that's actually victims in these type of situations, when we talk about these topics, you know what I'm saying? You know, we need to, be more open to folks' feelings and, shit that they went through. So I respect it. I don't want nobody ever feel out of place and like they can't voice their opinion. So at the end of the day, sometimes you want to go so everybody knows your name.
Drip Nation, let's go. Coming to the stage.